Hello, Elder Gods. My name is Michelle Lotus, and welcome to the final episode of Black Bag Detectives. Last week, the detectives found Grimur's connection to New York was a Viking exhibit at the Natural History Museum. There, they found Queen Birna's sword, the only weapon that can hurt Grimur. Using a location amulet, they tracked him to the top of Chase Tower. Nefertiti Jones, dressed in Birna's clothing and wielding her shield, was about to go into battle when Grimur offered Hunter a deal. Break the sword and get Christopher back. That is where we pick up the story. Thank you all for watching the last few years and enjoy the show.
Hello!
Hi!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Black Bag Detectives. Thank you very much for joining us. This is our grand finale for the entire Black Bag experience. I've been running this now for almost 2 years, and I did the math today. I'm pretty sure I got it all. It was 150 shows. Which comes out to 350 hours of gaming.
Wow.
So
Wow.
It's quite a,
There's
it's
an
quite a
archive
lot.
to dig through, people.
Yeah.
It's quite a lot of stuff. So
And if he did that many, that means that I did half of that. I think is how it works out.
no, you were in every, I think almost every episode.
No, I was in, yes, but there was definitely episodes I missed.
There were a couple.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Disgrace.
I remember.
Yes. Yes. There. So tonight is our last show.
Get a GIF.
Yeah, exactly. Tonight will be our last show, and we have our tiers are up there. Basically, it's pretty straightforward.
Tiers are here, too.
The tiers are here. The tiers are basically fate points for the players tonight. We because it is the last show, I kind of just kept it simple. So if you enjoy Black Bag or have been watching for a while and want to do a tip or whatever, go ahead and do that. That'd be great. And you got the quick recap. We were on top of the roof with Grimur, about to engage with him. I think that you guys had put some kind of spell on the steps in case the ghouls came in.
Yeah, the explosion rune.
Right.
Guys, remember last week when I rolled so well?
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't expect
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
again.
That
Oh,
is
Richie, that's not normal for you.
No, it is not.
I've
right.
been saving up all the good rolls for all those.
Oh, all these
nearly
years,
2 years.
just saving
I know.
And now these last 2 games are just going to be
Well,
bam.
what's
Now,
the
if I don't
worst?
die horribly at the end of this game, I'm going to be really disappointed.
No pressure. I just have to kill Ben horribly.
It's what he's been wanting
I think
to do
you could
for
do
2
that.
I'd
years.
probably
Yeah.
say.
I was like, I have confidence in anyone. It's definitely you, Wes. And creating a terrible, horrible, distressing, like,
Distressing
not
death.
going to leave my mind for a long time type of ending.
So
You're good at that.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys followed the us on Twitch, you could see Terry's nightmare that popped up
what
last
am I
week.
doing?
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
yeah, that was
You're a
intense.
professional.
Oh, my God.
Who posted
Somebody
that?
posted the freaking real rap face.
Oh yeah,
thing.
that was Michelle.
Dead. I was so mad, and I honestly feel like I either woke up to that or it was one of the first things
You're
I
like,
saw on
"Oh,
the day,
really?"
and I was just like, no,
Michelle Michelle
never,
found that and she tagged everybody because
tag some rat face,
And it was
human
from like
face.
it's
Yeah.
from the thing in the wall, right? Or is that?
yeah,
is that the
yeah,
story? Okay.
yeah. It's the rats in the wall.
Rats in the
It's
wall.
so upsetting.
Oh.
Like
Ooh.
it's like people. I'm sorry. It is so upsetting.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
No, it's anyway. It's very distressing. Okay. Nightmares.
So Yeah, the on the last game, you guys were up on the roof, but we'll get back to that. We're gonna flashback real quick, and go back about, I don't know, 20 years. When did your dad pass away? You had said he had passed away a long time ago, I
Right.
think. Like
Yeah, I mean,
20 years ago or
30.
so. So, how old were you?
Richie would have been
In his
in
20s?
his 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And were you already a cop, or were you in the
I was in the academy.
academy? Okay.
Mhm.
So, your father's at the local hospital, and it doesn't look good. He's been sick for a while. He's been in and out of the hospital, but this time he's been there for like a few weeks, maybe even a month. You can't remember. You've been in the academy, and your mom has been in a denial state, basically just acting as if everything was going to be okay. But the doctors have told you that he's not going to come back. Thank you, BSB Care. And you're sitting in the room with him, and the rabbi has just left because he goes by each of the rooms. And he looks at you and he goes, son, I don't really have much time, and I don't
Don't talk like that, Dad. You'll kick it.
No, don't be like your mother. You know this isn't going well. I can barely breathe, and if I can give you any advice, try to live as clean as possible. Don't drink, don't smoke. Just
You got it, Dad. I would never do that.
find yourself a nice woman, settle down.
Yeah.
I have to ask you a favor that I don't want to ask a 20-year-old, but I always planned on being around, but you need to make sure that you keep an eye on your mom, at least until she, is able to get past her grieving. I'm sure it's only going to be like a year
Oh God.
or two.
Like forever.
Dad. Yeah, I mean, I'll move back in. Take good care of her.
Like I said, it'll only be for a little while. She just needs your help right now. She's having trouble handling it.
I mean, Dad, it's not all that bad.
It's that
You bet.
bad. You know it. We've talked with the doctor. I can't. You're too old for me to lie to you. Look, here's what I want you to do.
Yeah.
Go down to this deli. Get me a pastrami on rye. Sneak it back in here. With a little bit of whiskey or some other drink. Just want some normal food.
Okay.
All right?
I'll get you one of them pickles too.
All right. So,
Yeah, he loves pickles. He just doesn't want to admit it.
thank you, DJ Regular. So,
Fiber.
so
Wouldn't be a bit. if you
would it
stopped.
really, yeah, it would be a bit. Literally for 2.5 years. It's been
That's commit to the
2
bit.
years, actually. That's committing.
Yeah.
So you go out and you grab the food.
Okay.
And, it takes you about 20 minutes or so. And when you
So
get
slow.
back,
This is a game of fate. Sorry.
when you
Playing
get
the
back,
fates are strong here.
the nurses are rushing into the room, and you hear all this commotion. And he passes. And you just kind of drop the sandwich on the floor, and, You know?
Like it slips slow motion out of
Yeah.
my hand.
Oh my god.
And then you pick it up and start eating it.
Well, that's how Richie deals with
Yeah, that's how
And
yeah.
also, it's a damn good sandwich.
And that's the first time you start like doing this. Like,
Oh no.
Oh no, Itchy. That's when Itchy is born.
all right. So
That's so sad.
you're sorry.
Devastating.
There was no point to this story. He just wanted to.
No.
To upset everyone.
There's definitely a point to this
There's
story.
total points to everything.
Of course.
He's also made you way more endearing to the audience, like in like
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Right. So you're. Remember the game we had? Remember the time that I was telling you about you were driving in the car with Tyrone and listening to like Sam and Dave with the hood down before he disappeared. Well, you're. It's not too far after that. It's like 72. The Black Panthers have had a lot of problems in New York in particular. There's been assassinations and the FBI has been cracking down a lot. You guys have been kind of fighting with each other. He's a little bit younger than you are. A lot of the Black Panthers are pretty young. And he really, he comes in and, you know, into your little apartment, and you found out earlier in the day that you're pregnant, and you haven't told him yet. And he comes in and he says, you know, with everything going on around here, I think we should move out to California where the main Panthers are. I think we'd be safer out there. I know your mom and everybody's out here, but you know, we could go out there and we could get a job. Maybe.
Tyrone, we can't move.
Why not?
I'm gonna need to be close to my mother. We're probably gonna need her help real soon, like in a matter of some months.
Takes him a moment. Are
Maybe
you saying
6 or 7 months, give or take?
you're pregnant?
Yep.
He gives you a big hug and a kiss, and he says,
Oh.
That's great. He says, but so then we should definitely get married, right? We should get married like now, and we should talk about.
I don't want to rush anything.
But isn't that the right thing to do? I mean,
What's right? By whose standards?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm just
Exactly.
I'm just saying. I think if we're gonna have a kid,
Yeah.
then we should be married. You should be my
According
woman.
to what patriarchy and what structure exactly?
Nefertiti.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be owned by anyone or connected to anyone.
I'm not trying to own
affiliated
you,
in any
but-
way, but we can still raise this child and help him together, or her, whoever. We don't need to be married to make that happen.
So we're gonna have a kid, but you don't want to go to California,
No,
and you don't want to get married.
no. I love you though. All my heart.
Well, we'll talk about it more later. Then I'm gonna head out,
Okay.
and then he leaves, and then disappears.
Oh no.
Okay,
That's awful.
so that was the last little fight you had with him.
Damn.
All right.
Just traumatizing everybody.
Yeah, just
Starts
think
a
about it.
game.
Terrible way to go.
It's called character development,
Do
people.
you think about it every day? The last things that you said.
Every damn minute of every day.
All right.
Oh God.
That would be awful.
I'm undone now. Thanks, Wes.
Sorry.
Best GM. Getting in and knowing your players.
Also, there's a rat with a human face and a bunch of teeth all over.
A bunch of teeth all over its body. Human
Dead.
teeth.
Yeah.
The worst kind.
Which is worse?
Oh,
Worst
human
kind.
teeth
Human
are the
teeth.
worst.
The worst.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The worst.
All right, so you're in Bucket.
Yeah.
Your parents have talked with you a lot about colleges, and
Yeah.
you graduated a while back. What made you decide that you, hey puppy, that you wanted to, the dog's snoring and it's very cute,
It's very cute.
to go to New York? What do you? What was the catalyst?
Yeah, I think probably just feeling like I had learned a lot and like I had all this potential and I wanted to make something of my life, but Bucket is just so small. And I could have become a police officer in Bucket, sure, naturally.
Right.
I could have been a town police officer, but I just felt like there was more I needed to do. So I wanted to experience that big city life, you know,
Okay.
before settling down. Because, you know, you got to take chances while you're young. That's
Right,
the rule.
absolutely. Well, so this is hysterical. The dog.
Can we mic him?
There's no. I think he's going to be on our mics pretty well. The dog is
Little sleepy
snoring
groans.
and snoring a bit, and it's very cute. So anyway,
Back to Bucket.
yeah. So in high school, you dated this guy named Tom.
Oh, Tom.
Everybody called him Tommy.
Yeah.
And he was, you know, the typical Midwest, you know, varsity football quarterback guy with the square jaw.
I don't know how I managed it,
all
but
that, yeah.
I did.
Wow.
And
It's because we were neighbors and he knew me. You know, we knew each other ever since
Right.
we were like 8, so the whole awkward thing didn't really put him off.
yeah, exactly, exactly. And he was probably awkward too.
It is Bucket after all.
It is Bucket. We're all a little awkward in Bucket.
And
So that's actually what's on our sign.
all
When
a
you
little
drive in,
awkward.
you're like, welcome to Bucket, where
We're
we're
all
all a little awkward.
All the rest of Iowa is awkward as a bucketer.
Yep, that's a saying.
and he's actually been talking to you about you going out to New York and asking questions about, because he's planning to go to Chicago to go to school. You guys don't really have any plans beyond where you're at right now.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason to. And he's, you know, you guys are down by the pond where everybody kind of hangs out during the summer. And you've been accepted to the academy, and you're going to be leaving in a little bit. And he says, he goes, do you know, like, what do you want to do? Like, when you get done with the academy, are you going to be, I don't know what it's like in New York. Are you going to be a beat cop, or are you going to be?
Well, I mean, I probably will have to start off as a beat cop, yeah, for sure. I'm going to have to, you know, earn my stripes, so to speak. So, yeah, I'll head down there and I'll work my way through the academy. And if I can get good enough marks, then, you know, hopefully they'll put me up for detective soon.
Right. Oh, so you want to be a detective?
Well, I mean, sure.
I think in Bucket, you guys probably don't even have a detective.
No.
You have to call someone to come in.
Yeah.
If something,
You got like a Barney Fife.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got nothing.
You
We
got, like,
definitely
4
always have to call in state if there's ever a big incident.
Oh yeah, the cops don't even own shoes.
They all share one badge.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's
So-
only 2 of them, so it's just on the off days.
Right. Here you go.
Take turns.
Did you take the badge home with you again?
Damn it,
Bring it
Gerald.
back. So you guys talk and kind of watch the sun come down, and you realize it's going to be your last night together. So you have a wonderful night. You guys go out and everything. And the next day you head out on a bus to New York. And you hit, it takes a couple of days, I've actually been on a Greyhound from the Midwest to California, and it is terrible.
Yeah.
So when it is
It's a long time to be on a bus.
A Greyhound bus is no fun. So you travel.
Depends on what you define as fun.
Well, see, I was 13, so it was no fun at all.
It's been terrible for you.
No.
So you get on the bus and you get off at the Port Authority, and it is a. I know, I'm trying to set a certain mood, and the dog.
I just keep trying not to giggle because of
He's
this
so
dog.
cute.
He's just
Don't wake
sleeping
him
like
up.
this. He's
No, you
just
don't have to wake him up.
sleeping. And it's so cute. It's so cute. No, he has to sleep. It's so cute. They're such little, like content little snores.
Food.
It's how I imagine I snore, but then I realize I
And
have
he's got
apnea,
his little thing is like got bananas on it, so I put some bananas
That's
on.
funny.
That's a very adorable Harold portrait, Terry.
So
And I
you
like
get,
it a lot. I mean, look. Come on. His little curly tail. Come on.
He's so cute. Okay, sorry.
no problem.
Back to you.
So you get off the bus and you're at the Port Authority, and it's just a culture shock. There's tons. It's dirty. There's loud. This is like probably 75. I'm thinking, because you're still relatively young on the force, and you have a couple of you kind of looking around for your contact person that's going to take you to the station, and you've already set up your apartment with Anna.
Yeah.
And so you're looking around, you're seeing homeless people in the street, like trash all over the place. Pimps are waiting at the Port Authority for young women to get off. A few of them kind of look at you, and then they see police officer walk up to you and start talking to you about the academy, and they kind of stay away to the side like sharks, You go in, fill out a bunch of paperwork, and everything is fine, and you go to your apartment, and you meet Anna, and she is just like really bubbly, and she goes, "Oh, hi, I'm Anna. I'm so glad I get to finally meet you."
Hi.
And so you're going to be a police officer.
That's the plan.
That's great. Thank you so much for answering my ad. I'm really.
Oh, I mean,
I'm really
the timing
glad.
couldn't have been more perfect, really.
Well, I appreciate it. I wanted a female roommate, definitely, because it just felt safer. And I grew up upstate, but so I'm kind of new in the city as well. So it's nice. What are you gonna? So you're gonna go to school for a while, and then you're gonna become a police officer. That's great. I'm gonna be an actress.
Yeah. When I was reading the report, it said, that we had to be okay with singing and things like that. So, I figure I'll probably.
I am a triple threat.
I don't really know what that means, but that's great. Great.
Well, I hope soon. I mean, I've only been here a few weeks, but I just get a feeling any moment I'm gonna get the role of a lifetime. I mean, Broadway is gonna be great.
Well,
I can't wait.
Perseverance. That's what they say. And as new roommates, we'll keep holding each other accountable and make sure that we're working hard every day towards our goals.
Oh, great. You want to watch some TV?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
I'll make cookies.
Great. That sounds wonderful.
Oh my god.
Okay.
The truth of this exchange right here is like so beyond painful. All right, hi. Sorry.
Remember that conversation, Dom?
Wow.
10 years ago?
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally, yep.
That was a callback to like the first episode.
Great. So great.
Oh.
It's all like what, 3 days ago for me?
Yeah, right. Flashback.
Yeah, I know. You've just been thrown into the wood chipper.
So you know Fargo?
Right.
That's your friend in the wood chipper?
Is that how that movie went?
Watch it again.
Yeah.
That's the accent I'm
Yep.
excited to master, because then I'll just be on Fargo,
Oh
obviously.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not just that, but I feel like that would be a good one for you.
Right?
Just
I-
to have.
I'm so Midwestern.
Yeah.
I try to avoid, but every once in a while it will come out. Oh, geez.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah.
Mine's always, oh gosh.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh, where'd that come from?
St. Paul pork products. That's always my like go-to from Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Okay.
Films of all
Nice.
time.
I haven't watched that movie in such a long time.
Girl, let's just watch it.
Yeah,
It's
let's.
done.
So, Mike, you've just become a detective. It's like you're, what, probably in your mid-30s?
At
late?
most, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
You've been on the
mid-20s.
force, though, for like 8 years?
8, 9
or so?
years, yeah.
9?
Like
Okay. So, like, it's 69, 68, right? And I was looking for your brother's name. I think it was Adam, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I think so. Adam.
Okay, Adam, yeah. Well, it's Thanksgiving, and you've just graduated, and you're feeling very, very confident. Everything has gone really well for you. You kind of sailed through. Your dad's very proud of you. And you're sitting at the table, and your mom's, you know, running around cooking, and it's this like huge commotion. And you've learned that the best thing to do is, if she needs something, she'll tell you, and otherwise you just stay out of her way, because she can take an arm off accidentally, and you don't want that. So she's flying about doing her thing, and your brother Adam is sitting kind of in the corner, and he's been drinking pretty steadily. Now he's a little bit older than you, actually. He's a couple of years older than you, and him and your dad don't get along, and they just are not compatible people. They're not alike at all. They don't understand each other.
Right.
Okay. And that has led to some resentment of you, because your father's favorite. Just it's very obvious in the way that he treats you, the way that he acts towards you. And your mother is, I'm going to say, non-committal. Like, she's not really there completely. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Like, so you're sitting there, and he's watching something on television, and your dad says, goes, well, you graduated, and now how long do you think until you're now you're a detective, or no, you're a beat cop at this point. So you want to be a detective, right?
I don't know. I kind of like the streets. It's got all the action.
Yeah, but you want to have a house one day, right? Can you get a house as a beat cop? I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, I think you can. Depends on where you go, though.
Oh. Just be careful, you know. I mean, things are changing out there. The streets are completely different, and they seem to be changing a lot from when your mom and I, your mother and I were a lot younger. It's not as safe as it used to be. Now, at this time, New York was just like, they had a blackout in '68, I think, which was completely different from what happened in '77. People just kind of like hung out, and there wasn't a lot of crime going on.
There wasn't nearly as much rift in space. And
Yeah. But the decline, what's interesting is how they turned it around in the 90s was they started to focus on small crimes like vandalism and all, you know, smaller stuff that they had been just ignoring because they were trying to get a hold on what they thought was the really important stuff, which it's all important, but if you let the smaller stuff go all the time, then, you know, they found that by focusing on some of that, they were able to kind of get things under control. Though there are, from what I've heard,
there's debates.
A lot
Broken window policing
window
can be
policing,
real bad.
And not only that, but there are a lot of people who feel that
There's a lot of profiling that happens with broken windows.
yeah. Well, the whole stop and search thing was ridiculous for I don't know how long they did that. But anyway, so that's at this time period. It's still you know, it's just starting to become a little bit more dangerous. And there's a lot of blame going around, especially on the Black Panthers, which is a newer group. They've been around for a few years, but they've just become national. They're not in New York for all that long. They actually really clamped down on them in New York. And your dad looks over at Adam. Adam's pretty drunk at this point, just trying to make it through the day. He goes, you know, what are you doing again, Adam? So, well, Dad, I'm just, I'm working down at the store down at the corner. It's, well, when are you going to actually go to college or do something? Like, you can't live in that crappy apartment forever. Now, everybody knows that Adam is different than them, but nobody says anything. Nobody says he's homosexual. That's a word that's not even spoken. But everybody, it's that tension in the room of denial and not understanding.
Yeah. Is it just the four of us, or it's Thanksgiving dinner, right?
Yeah. But this is before a lot of people have shown up. So right now, it's just the four of you, as you're waiting for grandparents and everybody else to show up.
Okay.
And, but again, it's that situation where there is that weight in the room. And Adam goes, you know, I'm doing the best I can right now, Dad, and I don't need your crap. And your dad turns and says, you don't talk to me like that in this house. You shut your mouth. And Adam gets up and, says, you're a fucking asshole, and I'm sick of your shit. And your dad launches out of his recliner What do you want to do anything? What is your reaction to that?
Well, that's nice. Yeah, I think I get between both of them.
Okay.
It was popcorn. It was.
It's gonna be great.
Someone's going to get that, yeah. All right, so you're going to try to lodge yourself in between the two of them.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's take a roll. Let's see if it happens.
Okay.
So you quickly move in between. I guess that's like an overcome, or because you're not trying to harm anyone, you're just trying to stop them from hitting.
Yeah, just not today, guys. Come on.
Okay.
Not on Rex Manning Day.
No.
And
What's with today?
okay, well then in that case, we'll just say you get in between them.
Yeah.
And your dad is kind of pushing on you. He says, "You know what? I've had it with you. If you're so bent on just drinking until you're dead, why don't you just get it done with and go somewhere and jump off a bridge already? Because we're sick of you always coming in here and causing all these problems." And Adam is trying to compose himself, but it's very hard because he's been drinking and it's difficult after all the pressure that he is under. And he goes, and you're in between this, right?
Right.
Your father is like, you feel hot breath as he's yelling. And your mother's still oblivious to it all, ignoring, she's ignoring it.
Right.
She's just...
Because the mother always knows.
The mother knows, she just doesn't... Your dad can be verbally abusive, and she doesn't want any part of it. So, and he goes, Adam kind of is fighting all this rage, kind of shaking. And he goes, I'm doing my best, and I don't need any more of your shit. And you just need to leave me alone. And your dad says, if you think I don't know what you are, you're wrong. And you can hear your mom drop a plate.
Oh no.
And your brother just runs out of the room. And your dad goes, finally, he's gone. Sits back in his chair, starts to drink his beer again and watching the television. What do you want to do?
I'm going to, yeah, I guess he is.
Okay.
See you later, Pop.
Do you follow?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get out to the end of the drive and downstairs, and Adam's sitting there. It's cold out because it's Thanksgiving, and he's smoking a cigarette. He goes, thanks for getting in between us. I appreciate that. I can't stay here though. I don't belong here with them.
Where are you gonna go?
I've got friends I can crash with. I just I don't know where my place is right now, and I'm sure the hell isn't with that guy. Anyway, would you do me a favor when you go back in? Will you call me a cab?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So you go back in, Call a cab. There you go. Was the end of your brother's relationship with the rest of the family.
Oof.
Hi, everyone.
Now the monsters on the skyscraper.
So, different parts of these stories that we just went through are running through your heads as you're on top of this, Chase Tower, for a lot of different reasons. You're scared of your lives ending. You're scared of things not done. All right. So the dog is hysterical, and just if you're not hearing it,
Sounds like he's buzzsawing right now.
Yeah, he's buzz. He's like,
Yeah, I got a little bit of it, but yeah,
Oh my God,
that's not
Harold.
easy when you're trying to do a scene.
no, it's not easy, but we did it. We got through it. So all of you guys are thinking of different things that have happened that have made you who you are now as you're on top of this tower. Fred Chase is there. He does look scared and worried. You hear the ghouls beating on the door. You've cast the spell on the stairs, hoping that will be enough. And Grimur has turned to you after seeing Nefertiti dressed in Mirna's outfit.
Hold on one second.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you need your stupid.
You need the hat.
Yeah, it's not stupid.
Yeah, it's for protection.
It's totally cool.
Yeah,
It's got
protecting
runes
your
on it.
virginity.
Wow.
You should talk, Richie.
Shut up.
Yeah,
So-
Richie.
Saving it for a special lady.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
So, he turns to you and says, break the sword and I'll bring back Christopher. What do you say back to him?
You couldn't even do that if you wanted to.
Of course I can.
I don't believe you.
Prove it.
He says, fine. Then I'll deal with you another way. Okay, so, Miss Jones,
Yes.
you have the sword. And you want to provoke him, make him kind of focus on you.
Oh, and you're dressed so badass.
Yeah, you've got the outfit on and all that.
Not for real. Sorry, guys.
Use your imagination.
Imagination.
Put the Viking helmet.
Oh, the Viking. Do I need the Viking helmet?
Yeah.
Can you
It might actually fit tonight. Let's try it.
Wait.
Thank you. Kelsey's gonna try. We're gonna try. It's still probably too small, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna look so silly. I can't wait. Oh my God, yeah, it's too small, but it's gonna be great. Look at that.
Yours will be too small, mine will be too big, and together we will look adorable and ridiculous.
That's awesome.
West and middle, just right.
All right.
Yes. All right, so
What exactly? Okay.
Yes.
so he's standing there. What are you going to say to him? Like, how are you going to try to convince him? Or because he's obviously quite insane.
You jive, motherfucker.
In classic 70s movie style, yes.
No problem, guys. Yeah, seriously, you jive, motherfucker. What do you think you're trying to do? Seriously, you think you can defeat us? I got this awesome hat. She got that awesome hat. I don't think you can take us. I don't think you're crazy enough for it. Crazy enough.
All right. So you're provoking him, basically.
I don't know what you mean. Provoking him how?
You ugly SOB.
Okay, so let's start initiative then. And we'll start with with you. What do you want to do this round?
I want to kick his ass somehow. So.
Okay.
Indeed.
You want to try to stab him with the
Yeah,
sword?
with the sword.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stab him with the sword. So I'm gonna use my fight, if that's cool.
Yes, that's fine. Oh, just so you know, the sword gives you basically an extra. It's a +2 to your fight. Okay, so it
Great.
just gives you a little bonus.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna do that. Great.
It's actually a nice bonus. So.
It's a very nice bonus. Shall take.
Whoa!
Oh.
So there are 3 here on the floor. I have 4 in my fight, plus a 2.
Oh, you
I
are
think we're doing
not.
all right. I think we
messing
are above
around.
legendary right now, so that means I definitely did some sort of damage.
It's almost as
Damage.
if you're wielding a magical sword.
Yes.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh. I really wish I'd brought a sword right now tonight. But I probably would have forgotten that with my costume.
Your costume?
We don't
My
need no
costume.
stinking costume.
Okay.
Not if I'm gonna roll like that, it don't matter.
Who needs a sword?
Keep
Right.
looking for Megan's sword.
All right.
It's broken behind you.
Oh, great, thank you.
Yeah, she broke it during one of the shows. I
No
think.
worries.
Oh,
What do you need? Oh, I'm sorry, does this help?
Yeah.
I should
Sorry,
put
my
my microphone
Sweater
back on.
switched.
Sweater switch.
Sweater
Sweater,
switch.
sweater.
Is it okay now? It's okay now?
Yeah.
Okay, great, thanks, Dom.
So he is going to use his robes to try to block your.
Yeah, but that just opens him up, is what that does.
So how much did you
You
get?
see,
I got 9.
Okay.
magic sword
Which is
versus
above
robes.
legendary.
So he has a +3.
Legendary +1.
That's not bad. So that's a 5. I'm just taking my fate points. That's all.
It's like a fight.
It's like a real fight.
It's like a rural fight.
Moral fight.
I'm up for this challenge.
I am going to use.
Lungs o' fish.
Lungs of fish.
Is that like the fillet of fish, but like a Tarzan or something?
Well, it's a lungfish, so it's cheaper.
Ancient Viking fighter. So, there you go. So that's 2. So that's 7. You still do 3,
2.
2. Wait, 2 to him. So he takes 2 stress.
Great.
Okay.
I
Which
wish
is
it
pretty
was
good.
more.
I know.
How can I make it more? Can I add?
You can add.
Can I add? What do I want to do? Action with athletics. That's if I'm gonna chase. Or precarious environment. Would we consider this a precarious environment? I could add my stunt, right? Could I add my stunt, or is that too late, or do I have to add
I
an
think that's for
aspect?
your
But
athletics.
that's
though,
an
right?
overcome.
That's an
though.
overcome, yeah.
So I can add it to my aspect. Do we have any group aspects tonight?
Oh, for the game aspect?
Yeah. Because last week we had I'm not
Last
gonna
week we
die
weren't gonna
tonight.
die, but
Oh,
now I
right.
think that might be
What
on
is
the
it?
table.
I'm sure that's off the table. He's trying to kill all us
Yeah.
tonight.
That
We're
is
all gonna
not
die.
True.
Wes, don't lie. It's not becoming. Run by Kung Fu Moral Code. I'll
All
take
right,
that
cool.
because
There you
that
go.
works for.
It's probably
For
why your
right now.
swing was so true.
It's true.
If I actually didn't come up with a game aspect. An aspect is a short phrase that things like "I'm not going to die tonight" or
We all got guns or something.
"We
or
all got guns"
swords.
or "Lights out" or "Hey, I found it" or "There's more ammo" or whatever.
Because
Everything's
it's a
covered in
motherfucking
gasoline.
blackout.
Because it's a motherfucking blackout. If Chad just wants to mention a couple and tell Dom about them in the chat, not a straw poll or anything else, and he randomly picks one, cool, and we'll make that tonight's.
Someone's definitely gonna die tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, quit claiming that so hard, Richie. I don't think it's gonna be you. I think it's gonna be somebody else.
So
I feel real bad.
But I have my helmet.
I I feel like, anyway, and sorry, whenever she put that on last week, I cannot help but think about this. One of my favorite Conan O'Brien sketches. It's this guy who walks out, he's like, I've got bulletproof legs, I've got bulletproof legs. And then, like, he gets shot in the chest. And it's like, seriously, like, I think about it more often than I probably should, because that sketch is like over 20 years old now. But, like, dear God, it's so true. Because you're like, I've got my helmet. It's like, yeah, nothing wrong could happen except, like, everything.
Except everything else. Literally everything else.
So
You can't talk to your brain.
Who do you pick
Your
next to
body
go?
is still very vulnerable. It's
I
itchy.
picked next to go.
Now, just so you know,
Because I was first, yes? So.
yes, just so you know, here's how this is working. Grimur is one person.
Right.
The ghouls are a second person.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
cool. So we just have to keep splitting y'all up. Cool.
So
Well, the ghouls are coming up the stairs, right?
Yeah,
They're
straight
trying to
into
break
an
through the door.
explosion
They're
room.
coming up, so you better get prepared for the...
For
I'm gonna
the
choose
combat scenario.
Hunter.
Hunter.
Oh, I'm Hunter. Oh man. Golly. Okay. I think. I guess I just have to shoot him. I think I don't have anything other than.
Okay.
I'll just try to shoot him.
Shoot Chase.
That next. That can be our next.
So Chase is not combatant, right? He's not.
No,
doesn't
he's
look
not.
very good.
He's
Can I
not.
help you?
It's just a -1, which gives me a 2.
So who are you shooting at?
Grimur.
Oh, okay.
He's the only one out here right now, right?
Yeah.
The ghouls aren't out here yet. He's not gonna get hurt by that.
Probably not. No.
Ah!
She barely hit. She
guess-
hurt him with a 9.
Well, you also spent. So.
Yeah, I spent.
Yeah, I think I just
What's
miss.
he got? We got to know first.
Well, I guess that's true. Okay, it's a 2.
It's a 2. Well, okay. So if let me roll and then.
Because he can roll crap.
Very true.
Oh,
You can roll
negative.
neg.
No,
Oh, nope,
Or
that's the
not.
opposite.
Really,
Oh no.
really, Wes.
So
three
that's
pluses.
6. That's 6 without anything.
Yeah, I miss him. We all get it.
It's okay. Who do you want
It's
to pick?
okay.
to
You know,
go?
I'm flustered, and I didn't think I would need to shoot him because that swing looked so good.
You did.
And then I was like, oh crap. Okay, hold on.
Beyond legendary.
Yeah,
And it was
Yeah.
like full-on kung fu swing.
it was
Everybody was.
Yeah, fighting.
doing that kind of fighting.
So who do you want to pick to go next?
Mike.
All right. Yeah. So I will shoot the guy because why not? So-
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me your roll and we'll tell you what you got to beat. 0.
Okay,
Zero at
great.
the moment, so I got a 3.
A 3. Okay. It's gonna be one of those
Seriously,
nights.
Wes?
It's a 5.
God.
You bought the special loaded fate dice.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Is that on the Kickstarter right now?
I don't know, but
Yeah.
maybe Wes has an in. All right. So what's your defense total?
Total is 5 right now.
Total is 5 right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So I
So
got.
he's doing his basic defense.
Right. Well, I got a. So I got a 3. Mm-hmm.
You want to save your points for later? Or do
I
you-
think so. Unless
I'm a little concerned too, because
Unless
I
we
keep
start
wanting
getting
to
some from
spend them,
chat,
but I
I think
also am
we're-
like terrified.
This is
Yeah.
just the
This is
beginning.
just-
Because we just got started.
We
yeah.
just got
Yeah.
started.
This
Yeah.
is yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So
Remember, if you want a tip so they have more fate points,
I think
definitely
we're
do
gonna
that.
need
Do
more
that.
dice.
I think the first one
Yeah.
is $15 away. So,
I think we're gonna need some bigger dice.
Oh yeah.
all right.
So I
Can you
will.
hand me what's behind you?
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Some really big dice.
All these big dice.
These ones.
Yep.
Oh my god, man.
Yep.
That's nice.
Still not. No,
Thumb.
it's no better.
Yeah. So I will let the ghouls go next.
Okay.
Ooh yeah.
All right. So the ghouls have a metal door in front of them. They're going to try to overcome said metal door and break it down.
Everyone knows your goals. Working, ghouling, never sleeping, never eating, working, ghouling, never stopping. We're still ghouling. Thoughts.
Dying for your dreams. A bright, shiny
Order.
for a peek at your schemes.
Okay, so
I reckon we're in love
never.
and married will be.
Okay. The hits on the door stop and go silent,
What?
Uh-oh.
and then suddenly you hear a huge glass break,
Oh God.
and then the sound of skittering up the side of the
Oh,
building.
dang it.
You said skittering. I'm sorry. That's like first Wes Otis.
One of hers.
Yeah.
Just like
I always know it's bad when she uses Wes
Moist.
Otis. That's the worst Wes Otis.
You know, like in Harry Potter with all the spiders, and you can like hear the sound.
Oh God.
It's terrible.
So they come up the side.
So much fun sitting next to her.
So mean. And mean.
So yeah, they break the glass and they start climbing up the side around, and that's their thing.
Sneaky little turds.
And I am going to
I
pick.
rolled amazing last week.
Right?
I'm going to pick it. Has everyone gone except for Ben?
Yeah.
Well, Grimur has not gone.
And Grimur.
Well, I know that, but I'm going to let you go.
Oh, you're the worst.
It's going to be 3 hours of you're a dick, Wes.
You just getting
Otis.
yelled
I'm
at.
okay with it.
You're like, whatever.
So Dom, how bad are the aspects? There's some good ones in there. Or?
I put it in.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool. Thank you, sir.
I thought you said ice picks.
I was supposed to get ice picks.
That's the aspect. I was expecting ice picks.
I opened the door.
That would be an amazing
I was
aspect.
expecting ice picks.
No one expects this.
What a
Nope.
weird
All right,
mental
so the
condition to
aspect
have.
is a light in
Always
the
expecting
darkness,
ice picks.
which is pretty good.
A
That's
light in the
A
darkness.
light in the,
light
a light in
in
the
the
darkness.
I like that.
There's a light.
So it is your turn, sir.
So I have grenades.
Oh.
Okay. Let's get the party going.
Well, bullets aren't working.
Let's try
What I would
ordnance.
like to do with one of the said grenades. So I've now written.
So dangerous.
What are you talking about? Sorry, I put a pencil facing straight up, just out of camera.
And the
let's see
parent
an
in me,
magic
the
trick.
parent in me is like, no, don't do that.
Danger.
Danger.
So I've written this exploding rune
Okay.
at least once.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wonder what would happen if I put this rune on a grenade.
Isn't that just
Well,
Ruining a
Yo
room.
Dog, we heard you like grenades. So put some explosions in your grenades.
I don't know.
Explosies.
that's like a double-decker taco, isn't it? Like we're gonna give you even more.
And
Yeah.
diarrhea, explosion
And
diarrhea.
double decker tacos are delicious.
All of
They
that.
know their market. They
None
know
of
their
none of
market.
you
Are you a
not
stoner
convincing
in
me that
college?
this is not the
Taco
greatest
Bell's
idea.
got your back.
Richie, I know you're always going to do
you a
something
stoner
that's
not
terrible,
in
so go for it. That's kind of who you are.
Thank
It
you.
still will have your back.
It's like-
So that makes me question your choices.
Well, ever since
you
I
like
watched my
mango
dad die,
drinks?
Oh my God,
God, they're
Richie. Oh my
drinks
I
God.
was there just too late.
Oh my God, Richie.
The sandwiches.
Now I feel bad.
Yeah, I'd like to put an exploding rune on a grenade and then toss the grenade, or
Okay.
I guess hold action until the next time.
Okay. So your action this time is going to be doing
Drawing the
drawing the rune on there, and we'll just say that you've done it before, so you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second, guys.
All right. So that leaves Grimur.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
Don't forget the little
Getting a
loop on
into it.
top.
A little too into it.
I'm not into it. I'm kind of distressed.
Honestly,
So, Grimur looks at you and is kind
Yeah.
of like flustered
Taken aback
that you're
'cause I
able to hit him.
Yeah. That's right.
And he quickly starts to mumble off some words, and he casts this spell towards you. Do you have will?
A little bit.
Okay, so 1 sec. So that's a 0 and
Can't
then-
rain all the time.
yeah, that's what it feels like, Wes, to roll like a normal person.
I get 2 good rolls.
No, we're like at like the right time. Now.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have some good rolls. Like
That's why
on the
we're
final
mad.
game. Just kill it. Ready to kill some players. It's cool, Wes.
It's all right.
It's been a good run.
It's been a good run.
Thought you loved us.
I do, and that's why I must kill you.
Oh my god.
Classic GM logic.
Right?
Well, if he wasn't here killing us, what would we be doing tonight?
I mean, really.
It's true.
Honestly,
Okay.
not a damn thing.
Oh.
All right. So I'm at a 3 right now. You just have to make a will roll
Okay.
to defend against it. You just need to beat a 3.
Give me the strength. Give me the strength.
Yahtzee!
No!
I don't.
Ooh, okay.
Not looking good.
It's a -2.
Well, that gets me a 0 because I have +2.
All right. What do you remember the game? The game
Yeah, I could add some
aspect
things.
is
A light in the
And again,
darkness.
you got to roll, Wes, because otherwise we don't.
I
know
did
what to
roll.
do. No, that was his. Oh, that was his attack. Yeah. right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
it was
right,
3.
Yeah, it was
Right?
a 3. I did roll.
Yeah.
All right.
Wes did roll. I rolled.
You would have to use 2 aspects then.
Well, wait. How much stress are you taking?
Right now I'm at a 3. She's at a 0. So
Yeah.
she'd be taking 3
Take it back to stress. Go for it. Nothing.
So that would
Think
be.
so?
How
Okay.
much stress do you have on your will, on your mental?
4, right?
What's your
Okay.
will?
Oh, my will is 2.
And you have 3 stress boxes on your will, so you'd be taking the third one.
Okay. Yeah, so mark out just the third one. There you go. Okay. So that's done.
That's me
So
mentally
like
stressed.
Oh, we should have ruined your helmet too! Dang it.
Oh,
Why
probably.
didn't we ruin everything?
Why didn't we ruin our whole self?
Now it is my turn to pick someone.
Oh no.
So I'm
What is he gonna pick? The ghouls?
Grimur. And he's going to attack you
love
and try to knock that sword out of your hand.
Not gonna work.
So this is a fight roll. Now Grimur does not have a good fight, actually. He only
No,
has a
because he's
+1.
not good at that.
He's not a good fighter. He's a
In fact,
Yeah, he's
you
terrible.
Have you adjusted to how terrible Grimur is
Yeah.
as a fighter?
as a fighter. He should really. I'll give him a 0. So, but you're right.
Being generous.
It is. Yeah.
Well, it has been like. Over
It's been a yeah.
That's true.
He's practiced.
He's picked up a few things.
He's got
by
the
himself.
+1.
And he is in a different body. So
Okay, so see, it's back. It's crap. Okay, so
Everything is normal now.
so that's a 0. So yeah, I'm just
beat
gonna
a
leave
0.
it. I'm just gonna leave it there. Yeah,
Do I have to roll?
yeah. Because you could roll a
I think
negative.
F1.
Like I just did?
Uh huh.
But what
Are
was I
you
rolling
using?
with?
What are you
Fight.
using to defend?
Oh, my fight. Hello. So
Yeah.
that's a 3.
So
Yeah, whatever, Grimur.
So you
okay.
actually succeeded with style.
You
got
could
a feast
try.
on him.
Yep.
You could try.
Okay.
All right.
So you have a boost.
Yeah.
All right. Which
Because
you
I have
can
my
use
sword
later.
too, so I have. Do I need to use my sword boost too? Because I have that in my hand. No. Okay.
No.
Great.
You can use it when you feel like it's time. All right.
Does that give you a +5 then?
Essentially.
Yeah. For the whenever she
Yeah.
uses it next.
Yep. I'm ready.
So now it is your
Yeah.
turn.
Oh, great! It's my turn. He says. Cool.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna try to cut you again.
Yeah.
Job, motherfucker. Okay.
So
Get him!
Cut. Cut. I will cut you. with his Viking helmet on. Like
Oh, shit.
Why is this happening?
It's just,
Fate.
Dun dun dun.
fate. But you know what?
still have a +2.
That still gives me
+2.
no, because
You're fighting, right?
Yeah, but I have fight. But I also have this.
Oh, so.
So really, I have 6.
You got 4.
So I still have 4.
Okay, so you have a 4.
Okay, so that's great. According to the cheat sheet. That is great.
And that is not. That's a -2.
Grimir's not good at fighting, but Nefertiti is.
Yeah.
So -2.
Grimur is only good at hiding.
He's got his 3, so that
We'll
gives
see
him a
who's better at
1.
hiding.
And you've got how much?
I've got a +4.
You got a +4 right now. So do I re-roll?
Nah.
+4. That would be a lot of stress.
Take it.
Take it.
Maybe I don't want to take it. Maybe I don't want to take
You
it.
can try. Give it a try.
Well, you know what?
See what
Just
you
try
can
it
do.
out. Just
You know
see
what?
how
See
it
what you can
goes.
do. Let's see
Crazy.
what you can do.
Look, man, if you don't want to take it, we'll be happy to take those fate points away from you.
Yeah.
Gladly.
So many possibilities.
Cute.
Okay.
You don't sound convinced of any of our solutions.
So sure, I'll take a
A
third.
little less soundly right now.
Say 3. All right. So yeah.
Every once in a while, the dog snores in a little high-pitched way, and Dom's like, I think Dom's farting, but it's just the dog. It's just the dog. What happened to your helmet?
Oh, hold on.
You're saying Dom farts like a tea kettle?
Well.
Yeah. If I remember right. And I do.
From past
Oh, that's so
experience.
cute.
Okay.
Dom.
So
Actually,
yeah,
it
I'll
sounds
take
like
the
wind
stress
chimes.
Wind chimes.
then. So you have to. Who do you pick next then? Grimur has already gone, so
Okay. So what are the ghouls sort of doing? Are they? Have they?
they're
come up over-
climbing up the
Skittering?
side of the thing.
But they haven't come up over the edge yet.
No, they're going to be at the top of the edge when it's their turn.
Okay. And what is Chase doing? And who is Chase again?
Chase, Fred Chase is the father of. Did we never gave him a first name? It was always
just
President
President
Chase. They just built Chase Towers in New York.
Okay.
Let's call him Ronald. Ronald Chase.
Okay.
His son and him built this. But if you
ask his son did all of the work.
Yeah.
We don't even
absolutely.
really know a lot about the dad, other than like he was probably racist and didn't like allow people to live in his apartment complexes back in the day. Where his son learned that.
I mean, his father, definitely made his money in the prostitute business
Yeah.
in the Pacific Northwest. We've created a whole weird backstory behind it,
Yeah.
not based on anyone in real life.
Okay.
So, yes, he's kind of towards the edge, watching all of this kind of unfold. He looks very nervous.
Okay. Well. Since the ghouls are coming up over the edge as well, I'm gonna rush over. I'm gonna run over to him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna I've got a gun and I'm a cop, and I'm just gonna go. All right, asshole. What do you know?
Yeah.
Why are you looking so nervous?
Yeah.
Look, and he kind of composes and says, look, I'm trapped up here just like you guys, and you need to deal with him. He said that he would be able to help my son, possibly in the future. And if I was to allow him to use something about needing a new spot for a portal he's doing, some spell. I don't know.
Well, then think, because I need some answers to fucking stop it.
I'm a businessman. This stuff isn't real anyway. You know it's all fake.
Yeah, but I'm kind of thinking it might be real, so think real fucking hard.
And right then you see a ghoul's hand come up over his shoulder and start to come down. What do you want to do?
And I'll put the shotgun up across the soldier and shoot behind his back. So.
Oh, you saved him? Oh, I'm sorry. That's what we were supposed to do? We were supposed to save him?
No, he may have some info.
Okay.
I was like, oh, he's going to get pulled over. Oh, no.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Here, 1 second.
I was like, ooh, get him.
1
He
second.
may go off the edge. It's,
Yeah.
We just have a
there's still
premonition
hope.
that he's going to want to run for president one day, and it might not go well.
Tell him to leave out the door where you were.
His son is
the
president
room.
in like 2040.
No, he gets elected in 2016, and then he becomes a dictator, and it becomes a cyberpunk. That was our first 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Oi.
So, oi.
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 that seems oddly prescient.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
What'd you guys do?
They weren't alone. Between them and The Simpsons,
I know, right?
they set it off.
They all.
There were so many
predicted it.
precursors.
I mean, if anyone wants to blame anyone for our current situation, blame Wes. He predicted it.
It's always Wes Otis.
I voted for Hillary. Thank you very much. Let's see.
But not in this game.
Not in that game.
Well, it used to be a nice easy go-to. It's like, things have gotten as bad as they can be.
No, they can always get worse.
Yeah, never.
They can, but like it was a nice shorthand for you're in a future where things have
Dystopia.
gotten fucked up.
Yeah.
Now it's just things are fucked up.
Yep.
I think I posted like we could have had Star Trek, but we picked Cyberpunk.
We picked Blade Runner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we picked Road Warrior.
Yeah.
Not yet.
We're getting there though.
Pretty close.
So
I'm stocking up on go juice and shotgun shells.
That's always a smart plan,
all right,
regardless
so
of scenario.
you're
have
gonna
a
shoot the guy
whole
over his
basement
head
full of
like right by
bald guys.
his
Harvest their blood.
ears, like
Yes.
just over. Okay, give me a roll. Whoa.
You just shot his head off. You just flew off his head.
Now, do you want to
That's all
spend
the
any, or
negs.
do you want something bad to happen?
I think I'll spend something.
Are you sure?
Do you need any
really sucks.
additional support?
A ghoul has a shotgun.
What can we do for you?
No, I'm a hero cop. I don't just.
Are you gonna re-roll?
I will reroll.
Okay.
Can't get
That
worse.
was, yeah,
can't
literally.
get
No, literally
cannot.
can't.
Or
Okay.
it
No,
could be
that's
zero.
that's
So I got a
That's
+3.
better.
way
Okay.
better.
all right.
How is the hand going to defend itself?
I'm sorry, how?
It's
It just gets startled. It doesn't actually defend it.
it sprouts a bunch of teeth.
No.
It's like
No.
it's like Ubi.
Stop, Ben.
Like instead of fingernails, it just has
No,
human
oh my
teeth.
god. La 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 la.
No, what happens
This is my last
Ben,
night.
Ben, if we're gonna do it, then what happens is the fingernails just start growing really rapidly, and you hear the crunching sound of it as it's. See, you got to think outside the box.
La la la.
Okay.
And then it goes out and gets Taco Bell. Oh my god. It's Taco Bell with its fingers.
With little mouths on the tip of
Oh yeah, each touch of the fingernail has like little mouths in it.
You drive up there.
Oh my
and
god.
there's this like
So
Pan's
so
Labyrinth.
it eats like this.
Oh my god, Ben, stop, get off me. Oh my god.
You drive up to Taco Bell and it's like Pan's Labyrinth, and the guy's like, do you want tacos? What the heck? He's like trying to put it in there.
How can I help
Oh my
you?
god, I'm so scarred right now.
I'm triggered. I'm triggered.
I'm triggered. Oh my god, you guys. Why are you trying to tell me? Don't talk to me with your freaking mouth nails.
You've turned Terry into a Murloc. Look what we've all done.
Okay, so I'm not going to give the ghoul a defense because he's climbing up and you're just shooting over the side of it.
Okay, so hit him.
Okay, and it was a 3.
Yep.
So that's with style, I guess, would be like a flat.
Yeah.
Right. So
It's that cool, like he thinks
Yeah.
you're gonna shoot him thing.
Yeah, and then I shoot him, and then basically and he probably sees, turns around and sees a ghoul falling off the edge, and I'll be like, "You want to be next?"
okay.
And he
so
goes, "What?
When you say that,
You just shot a shotgun in my ear."
There's like
Only in one ear. I will yell loudly in the other.
like little blood is coming like from his eardrum because you've exploded.
So be it.
What?
I could have shot his head off with my -4, so
That's true.
I
yeah.
thought it was gonna happen.
Yeah, that totally was what I thought was going to happen. So you shoot the ghoul, he falls back, and you say to him as he's trying to hear, you yell at him what again?
Tell me anything you know. I need to fucking stop this.
Because I'm sorry. I don't know. He said something about needing a sacrifice alive to be able to finish the spell. That's all I know.
Sacrifice alive. Great.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
all that he
let's
knows.
hand it off to. So who's gone?
The ghouls haven't gone and I haven't gone.
I don't think Kelsey's going
I
either.
get,
So let's hand it off to Kelsey.
Oh gosh. We'd have to have a bunch of more ghouls coming up the
Yeah.
thing, right?
maybe.
I guess I'll just try to shoot a ghoul as it comes up over the
Okay.
edge.
So you
try
shoot
to.
one of the ghouls. So like
Yeah.
you've got you guys on the side, and the ghouls are coming up, and then you have Grimur in the center fighting you two right now, I think. So just to set the scene. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
and that we're trying to hold off the ghouls. That's a 2.
Okay. So this one's going to try to leap out of the way. Okay, where are my ghouls?
Where my ghouls at?
Where my ghouls
Where are my
at?
ghouls at? So I get a +1. Not much. Fuck.
Jesus. Okay.
Okay, so I am rolling really well tonight.
So mad at you right now.
That's a 4. What'd you get?
2.
2. So yeah, no, it like kind of
They're
skitters
fast.
underneath, and
They're fast coming up the edge like this. You don't get a good view on them.
so who do you want to pick?
Ghouls is probably the best way to do it.
Yeah, the ghouls.
Because then if you don't pick me now, then I can
You can go twice.
Yeah.
Or 3 times.
Or 3 times if I really wanted to.
And he's rolling far too hot for us to let him do that.
Yeah.
It's like Vegas here tonight. And I'm the house. Go ahead. So
Yeah,
it's
the
me,
ghouls.
All right, so suddenly there are ghouls coming up over the wall near you and near you. One of them's going to take a swipe at you and obviously take a swipe at you.
What?
So this first one's at you. I will be using Claw and Slaughter, which gives me a +2.
Because his son is too, but he refuses.
He refuses to believe it.
So that's 3 altogether.
Okay.
And that's the roll right now.
He's got blood coming out.
Would this just be like a physical?
It's a fight. So you use fight if you don't
Or
have
if you have
fight.
athletics.
No, I took
Athletics.
physical because I
Dakota.
thought it was all the same thing. And I've never been able to use physical one time to save myself.
Well, you have more stress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Website says
I have
so.
more stress. I get hit by the ghoul.
Ouch. Can I help her? Can I shield her?
3, so that's a 5 altogether right now.
Research what physical and athletics and fight are before you take them and put them on your character sheet. Or you run into this situation where things punch
I
you.
will be nice, and you can switch your physical with your athletics.
He's feeling bad now.
I do feel bad. Yeah. So switch it over.
No, it's fine. I made the choice. I'm going to use an
You're
aspect.
gonna live with the consequences.
I
It's
gotta,
the last
gotta.
night
It's
and
the
what?
last night. This is how
And
it's
what?
been.
So
This
do
is how it's
you
been.
want to spend any? Because right now you're at a 4?
Yeah, because let's see. I got a -2.
I got a 3, so that's a 5 actually right now. So I
Okay.
tag you hard. if
Yeah.
you,
Yeah. All right. But if I use an aspect, then it's just 3, right?
right.
Yep.
Okay. So we'll just do that, and I'll do a light in the darkness so that I don't get completely
So
That is free the first time.
sliced to smithereens. Has
yeah,
no one
you-
used it yet?
Yeah, no one's used it. I don't.
Oh.
Oh wait.
I used
Nope.
it.
Did
Nope.
you? Nope. Oh yeah.
She did.
Right.
So.
Back in the bucket.
But did you pay for it when
Bucket.
you used it?
I think so.
Oh well, then if I forgot.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right, so.
The exchanging of the fate points.
The fate economy has fallen apart here, people.
So I'm guessing that's physical stress, yeah.
Right.
And
you
that's
take
on
the
my third box.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
No, I used it for Kung Fu Mortal. I lie.
You lie.
Didn't mean to, but
Wasn't on purpose. Oh, my son would
OCD.
say porpoise.
poor porpoises.
So, who do you want to pick? Oh yeah, no, the other one's attacking you first.
Right. Yeah.
Almost forgot. The other group, which I'm just doing one roll for.
This just goes to prove to Shauna that step aerobics doesn't make you a good fighter.
Go. Okay.
Oh my God, Jane Fonda, what?
Yeah.
So that's 4.
She might be
altogether.
fit.
4
She's
altogether,
gonna
huh?
lose in a fight.
All right. So.
You jazzercised.
I have
Knife
2.
Yeah, I needed knifer side.
I've got 2, and you've got 4.
Yes.
So that's going to be 2. So yeah, I'm a little bit stressed.
a little bit. We're over
Slicing
here
at
just
you.
getting like, what is it, julienned by ghouls over here.
Julian. Today we're going to make detectives.
It slices, it dices, it makes french fries in so many different ways.
Never breaks. It broke.
It broke.
New from Ronco, the Ghoul 5000.
Okay, so
You love the Pocket Fisherman. Now
I
the
went.
Ghoul.
So who hasn't gone yet?
Ben
All right, Ben, you're next.
and
Ben?
did Grimur go? I don't remember.
Grimur went.
Grimur went at the
Yeah,
beginning.
this is the plan.
This is the one where Grimur went at the end
Thank
and the end of the
Oh,
last
right,
one and the
right.
beginning of this one.
That's right.
So where's everyone positioned?
Right now, you guys are kind of in the middle of the roof. These two are on the side of the roof where the ghouls are starting to come up over.
Okay. All right.
I
Here's
like
my
it.
plan.
Oh, this is my response to Ben. That's all it was.
I'm like, it's
No.
weird, but
he
I
made
like it.
he tried to do a drawing of hands with like mouths on it, and I was like, nope. Nope.
So
Sir,
what I would like to do, and this will take both of my, I'm going to give myself 2 turns
okay.
because I have the right to do so.
Yeah.
God damn it, I have the right, and I'm going to do it. Horrible.
I'd like to pull Nefertiti away from Grimur.
Why? I'm the best
And
one to
then-
fight him.
You're the only one.
I'm literally the only one who's done damage to him.
But
I
it
have-
makes sense because he
Yeah.
loves you.
Yeah.
He doesn't-
Yeah, but
And
I-
he's
he's an idiot.
And he's male, so he's doing something.
I'm literally
And
the
I
only
have
one.
a grenade with an explosive rune on it
That too.
All right.
that I would like to use, but you all are tangled up in monsters right now.
I'll use a grenade for you.
So what I'd like to do is,
This shall go very interested.
yeah, like
I'm gonna be like, what
One
the
arm-
fuck?
one
What
arm
the fuck,
tackle.
Lawrence?
So you're gonna grab her.
actually, what I'd like to do is shove the grenade, pin, because we're in close combat, right?
Right.
Shove it,
Put it in the pocket of his cloak
Yeah.
that he's been flurling around.
Okay.
yeah, and then pull her away.
Okay, so
to safety.
that's a fight roll.
Yeah, okay.
That's a fight roll, and then let's get past the fight roll, and then we'll deal with the pulling her away.
All right. This will be interesting. Rolling with a brace.
So I got a plus. Why do you have a brace on?
Yeah, what happened?
I wrecked my wrist this weekend.
That's what they call it now, kids.
Yeah.
I was left alone to my own devices, and I held a book. And I held a book wrong.
It's all right. I once pulled my neck and had to go to urgent care while decorating a billboard. So.
Yeah, but it's still not.
I literally,
No.
I was in class with the esteemed Stephen Tobolowsky,
Oh, I love him so much.
And-
Groundhog Day, what?
and I picked up my books at the end of class in a stupid way, and it pulled a tendon.
Don't do that
That's
anymore.
hilarious.
I'm old.
That is hilarious.
Anyway, what am I doing?
Fighting. Oh shit. Okay.
It's not looking good for you.
So
I changed dice.
Yeah.
we'll see.
That's a
Let's see if it
-1.
matters.
It's not bad. So that's a 3 altogether.
It's a 3 altogether.
Wait, no. That cancels out. Yeah, that's a 3. Okay.
Okay.
Math bad.
Now I'm at a -1.
Math hard.
Math hard.
And succeeding with a cost, a major cost, when you're using grenades is never a good idea.
No.
But Ben's not always known for his good ideas.
This
He's
was a
known
great
for
idea.
like insanely bad
is
ideas.
a
I think that's
really
all his
good idea.
characters really do.
Yeah.
He's like king
If
of
you-
bad ideas.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Thad. Was it Thad and
Thad
Thad?
Thad. and Magnus.
And Magnus and who was there was another, the PTSD guy was somebody else.
Oh fuck.
There's been so
No,
many.
the PTSD guy
All
was
bad.
Thad. Right?
Tyler?
Terry.
Terry was your first one.
Terry was the first one.
Not
Who
me.
died
Character.
falling out of a window.
Character.
He fell out of a
He
window.
fell out of a window. Exploding. He exploded too.
He did explode.
Oh.
He did explode.
We seem to have a time.
Anyway, so I'd like to spend, I believe what I do in this world matters, and re-roll. So I have to beat a 3.
Okay. Wow.
So that's a 5.
He did it!
Wow.
That was a good
That's
spend
a
every
great
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, no, but that's like really more like yes.
Yeah, so on.
Oh, it's
As in
on. It's on.
Whatever. What that was okay. It was a weird face, but all right.
Fine.
I didn't see it, so I don't know what
So it was
weird.
fine.
It was fine. Okay,
was
so
this-
that was the first thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
So-
this means it was a 5
You've
to.
pulled the
Put
pin,
it in his pocket.
and you've forced this thing into his robes, and he's trying to get at
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I mean this
But
is
he's not
this
good at
is
getting
why
out of
you
it,
don't
'cause he's
want to
Grimur.
This is why
have.
you don't wear capes and robes.
Yeah.
I know, but okay, sorry.
Okay.
But when I go to Harry Potter, okay, sorry.
Okay.
All right, now I want to. I'd like to drive Nefertiti away from him.
Okay. So you're gonna swoop up Nefertiti.
Yes.
Are you like gonna fully pick her up or just?
No.
All right.
She's a woman of action. That would be demeaning.
Really? You're not gonna sweep me off my feet? Okay.
You have a sword. I really don't want
And
to
he's
piss you
got
off.
sciatica, so
We got more. This is so cute.
the gout's been really bad.
Oh my god, it's so sad.
I have a corn
Oh,
on top of my bunion.
it is not gonna work out.
You're like, so anyway.
He's got that burnt up hand and like no fingernails
hand.
on one.
I have
Oh,
my bacon hand.
Yeah.
All right.
So okay.
Okay.
Well, you succeeded with style,
I did.
so you could make it where that it's just all one action.
I would like to do that.
Okay, because you could just
Use
sweep her off her
that
feet.
style to get her out of there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
works fine.
We gotta go. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
All right. So, the grenade goes off,
The grenade does go off.
right? And it sends him flying over the side of the building. And you
That's
see
fun.
this like streak of fire. And then there's this, you hear like a slam against the ground. And then a few seconds later, in 1977 fashion, you hear an explosion, a second explosion. As
So the
if
first one was the explosion of the room.
yeah. The second one was,
The grenade.
it's like a car falling off a thing and then
And
exploding.
exploding twice.
Exploding twice.
Classic 70s.
Right. And you see this like, this plume of smoke and fire come up. Who do you want to pick next? Because you still have ghouls going on.
I mean, I'll pick Grimur just to see what he's. No, I'm just kidding.
Grimur right now has been blown out of the fight. So you have to pick a ghoul or
Or anybody else.
anybody else,
It's true.
yourself included.
Oh, because that was just my
That
first
was the
action.
end of the.
Yeah, that was the end of the turn.
You succeeded with style, so you swept her off her feet.
I'd like to pick her up and dust her off.
Start all over again.
You're holding her in your hand, the arms right now. Why ghouls are coming up over the thing?
I don't know how this works. I don't know.
Especially with the wrist brace and the hard helmet.
This is very difficult.
How does this
It's
look
like
hot?
you
Does this
two
look
were
hot?
meant to
Are we doing
fit
it?
together.
Is this hot?
This is
Are we
totally
doing it?
Yep, I think you got it now.
It's like the cover
Yeah, I
of
see
a
you guys at
romance
the dinner
novel.
theater. You guys are wonderful. That was
Oh my god, that's too good.
No, I'm gonna Shauna.
Ooh. All right.
all right.
Oh. Okay. So a bunch of the ghouls are coming up over the edge.
Right.
We still got an explosion rune behind us.
You do.
Yeah, I mean you have to figure out how to lure them.
Yeah, I would. Is it dangerous and dumb? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
gosh. Oh
You
geez.
betcha.
Oh.
We'll go bowling after the big game.
Right.
Correct. It's a silent H. Goals.
Go.
I don't know how I would get them over there though without like activating the rune and blowing myself up. Worth it! Oh!
So,
Like, oh my god, what happened to Shauna?
one thing you could do though is if you want to use physical
I
runes,
want to have Shauna. No.
what you got to do is you figure out where there is a big like air conditioner unit up on the top of this building,
And like push it over
and like
onto
push it
him.
over, or like shoot the supports out and push it over with your physical.
I like this guy.
See, and physical comes into play.
I can use physical.
Thank you, Morgan, for making her character work.
Thanks for fixing it.
So,
Yeah, I like that. I mean, this building has been through a lot. What with
True.
the giant
Yeah.
thing swirling above it, and I'm sure the foundation's not
Not-
quite what it was at the beginning of the day. So yeah, and I am gonna see if I can notice like maybe an area. You know how like there's like the lip where the roof is. It's not just like a straight flat plateau. I'm imagining like one's trying to climb over and I like shove a brick off so that then it like falls and the big brick lands on top of it.
okay.
If I don't fail my roll.
So, like, what you're trying to do is push this brick like a part of the roof
Yeah.
off so it like falls back.
Yeah.
Okay. Then-
Or are there gargoyles on top of Chase Tower?
no, there's not.
Dang
there's
it.
Not. It's a
I would
little-
love to kill a
it's
ghoul
not
with
as
a
gothic as
gargoyle.
that.
Ooh.
Right? Terry gets it.
Death by gargoyle. is
Ghoul with a
always-
gargoyle?
Right?
Oh my god.
I know, that's what I was
That's like a
hoping
game
would
waiting to happen. I love it. A gargoyle?
Gargle.
We gargle.
A
We
ghoul
gargle.
goyle?
Ghoul goyle.
So
It's a goyle.
that's a physical
It's a goy.
roll because you're pushing
Goy.
this thing.
It's a goy goy.
You have to just you have to
Not
overcome
very
a 3.
All right.
Cool.
Neat.
That's a 2.
And then what's your physical?
My physical, well, no, that's just a 2 for my physical. This
Okay.
is a 0.
That's a
this
0.
is garbage.
That's garbage.
But I'm not taking your shit anymore, ghouls.
Handle
So,
It's my favorite aspect I've ever created.
so that's a 2.
So that would give me a 4 total.
4 total. Okay. So you push it over,
Yeah.
and it's like this broken piece of concrete.
Yeah, and it's like still clinging onto it as
Right,
it like
and
is
it's like,
falling through the air.
And we cut to
And
the,
then, yeah.
cut to the stop motion puppet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grimur's just starting to shake himself.
And then it falls.
And it falls on top of him.
What do you think? I really think so.
That'd be a little easy.
And that's it. That's it. That's all I
So
got.
who do you pick?
The scar on the thigh heals up.
Mike,
We did it.
All right.
kill some ghouls.
Hope so. So what I'd like to do is, so the ghouls are coming up over the top of the
Right,
tower,
right.
and they're all of them are coming there. I would like to provoke them
Okay.
into following me.
Correct.
Go ahead. Do you have a
What's up?
do you have a flute or something?
A pipe.
A pipe.
No, but more just like I mean,
have a harmonica,
I have
though.
I have a bleeding industrialist here, right? So I can
Yes.
take him.
A bleeding industrialist. Yes.
He just
A
walks in
crooked
his smell.
entrepreneur.
a bleeding slumlord, and I will use him as bait. And come on, you assholes! I got fresh
Look,
meat for you.
I'll give you any money. I'll give you money. Just let me go.
Yes,
but yeah,
ghouls
so-
love money.
No, he's talking to
Yeah.
Fred. Is talking to him.
So yeah, I'm just trying to, get them.
Provoke them.
Yeah, provoke them, sort of shooting at them to get them to follow me.
Okay.
Because I got a plan. Not a
Okay.
very good plan, but it's a plan.
Ah, you got to Richie it, huh?
Yeah.
So
Oh my god.
it's a provoking. That's an attack, right?
Well, it's a.
You're gonna give it a
I'm
Richie.
trying to get them to do something, right? So this is a overcome to get them to all
Overcome,
chase
okay.
me, right? So
All right.
I think that's how I.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, because I'm not actually causing them stress.
Right.
I'd like an outcome of, or it could be creating an advantage of, follow me, ghouls.
Right. Just a really quick advantage.
Yeah.
I think create an advantage works.
Okay. I mean, it works for either one.
Yeah.
All right. So, I've got a 1.
All right.
Oops.
I'm trying to decide.
What are they rolling to defend?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
Or it
decide.
could be just a
Just a straight up roll is what I'm thinking.
or a straight
A
number.
straight up number. I'm gonna say 2, and here's why, because I want the audience to understand. You've got a bleeding industrialist who
Yeah.
smells like KFC to these things,
Yep.
and they really, really want to eat him. And so I'm gonna say that the provoke is not very hard, a 2,
Sure.
because of that.
All right. So, I only got a 1 though. And
Right.
2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to succeed with a cost, and I would suggest the cost might be, oh shit, now they're all coming after me.
Right. You rang the dinner bell.
Yep. So
All right.
if you'd like to have an aspect or a free invoke on, like, that, I'm cool with that, but
Okay.
however you want to do it.
It's
I'll just say
almost gonna jump off your head.
a free provoke or invoke of dinner. We'll call it just a quick dinner time.
Okay.
There we go.
Dinner time.
And it's a one-use thing. or
Sure.
whatever. Okay. So you've gone.
I've gone. The ghouls have not gone yet.
Ghouls have not gone, and I don't think have you gone?
I have not gone.
You've not gone.
And Nefertiti hasn't gone yet.
Not this round.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
Nope. She has not gone.
not this round.
Okay.
Harold.
All right, so let's let Nefertiti go.
Okay.
Ooh. All right.
So you see, all the ghouls are suddenly like transfixed on Lynch, and you have just been swept off your feet.
Okay, so I got to get out of your arms, clearly, and jump down.
Yeah.
It's not hard. Richie, God, okay. I imagine that's how it goes.
It's a free move.
It's a free move.
100%, not a problem. All right. I still got this sword in my arms. Is that effective against these ghouls? Can I
Oh, yeah.
kick their
I
asses
I mean,
and
it's
stuff?
a sword.
It's a sword, yeah.
It's a sword. It was able to hit Grimur, so it's got to be able to hit these guys, right?
Yeah.
How many are still there?
Now, just so you know, it's special against Grimur specifically because of what the sword is. It's just the
Right.
sword. You don't get the extra against
Bonus
the ghouls.
against these ghouls.
It's because
How many
the
ghouls are
sword-
here?
There's quite a few because when you guys were coming through, there were a lot.
There were like a bunch of
There
them in
were
the
a
building.
bunch.
Which is a bunch.
A baker's dozen.
Shit. Okay.
13?
That's a lot.
It's a lot, but not all of them have crawled up on the top yet. Right now, there's like
Not
4.
everybody's skittered.
Not everyone's skittered. Some loped.
Okay, I don't want to hear any more of your adjectives or like descriptors or like words in general. Okay, so let me. So
Some
my
use an
sword
awkward
may not work against this, but I could probably still kick them very hard.
Of course,
And
you've
like
got the kung fu.
Yeah, I've got that. So let's just go ahead and try and like kick some of these like I have
Off
to
the
take this
side of the
off now.
building, like as they're coming up over.
Yeah, and
Okay,
just kick
'cause
them off the building.
They're worried about him. They want to eat him.
Great. I'm gonna try to make sure they don't eat you, or at least no more come up here. Cool. So I'm gonna roll against them. So I'm gonna fight them off.
All right.
And see if I can send a couple of them at least.
And
over
I'm
the
going to
edge.
use their.
Am I going first? You going first?
You're rolling, and then I'm rolling to see if they can defend.
Gotta wind up the kick.
I do have to wind up the kick because I got nothing on there.
Oh,
Plus 4.
Okay, it's a +4 though.
Yeah, it's still a plus 4.
Meh.
I could
It's
add
only
my
a plus
hardcore
12.
parkour, which is my
Well,
stunt
wait,
too, right? Or
let
should
me
I
roll
wait?
first.
You roll.
Yeah, no,
Cool.
you're
I'm
fine. You nail it. I'm gonna take it out of the fight. It flies off, and right now there's just bodies flying off the trunk. Oh, Chase.
Oops.
Whoops.
Wait, whoa.
Slip.
Really?
Hell.
Who knew?
Twist.
Twist. What a twist.
What a twist. That is true. There's a lot of bodies falling in a complete blackout.
Yes.
Bodies on the floor. Bodies on the floor. Ooh, wah.
That was really good.
That was pretty good for just like spontaneous.
It's not spontaneous. I constantly do.
You just have that ready in the
It's
back of
just
your throat.
always there.
Yeah.
It's
You
his
never
tick.
know. You never know.
The
when
trick
you're gonna
is,
get
I'm always doing it.
You know how I'm on? I'm always on. Okay, so you successfully do that.
it. Awesome.
Who do you want to pick next?
Success. Who needs to go still? Everyone?
Well, there's
no.
ghouls and Richie.
Ghouls and Richie. You went first.
Shit. I guess ghouls then, and then Richie.
Okay. So these ghouls are, right now, there are up on top of the building. I said 4. She just knocked one out, so there's 3. So there's 3 of them coming at you. And there are a few that are climbing up the side, and you can hear like their nails digging into the metal, and as they come up the side. And what?
Nothing. I just gave Richie this look. I guess it's the helmet. It's like a lot. It's a lot up close.
It was just the slowly taking off your jacket
sweater.
and making eye contact with me.
Sorry, what?
Does this make you uncomfortable?
So
What? No, does it?
So they're leaping at you, and you. They're trying to get at him
Sure.
because he's blood and kind of you.
And I am running, dragging this guy towards the stairs.
All right. So that's a 2. What'd you get?
I have a 4.
So, well, okay, so. I rolled a 2,
Yep.
correct? And then my fight is Claw and Slaughter, which is a 2, so I have a 4 as well.
No, I thought you rolled a.
No, I don't think that's because I grabbed it. I thought I rolled a 2. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
you had 2 pluses and you had 2 pluses. I think you rolled the same dice. I think they ended up the same.
The same thing.
Yeah.
Right. Because I think that I moved them because.
Okay. So you got a 4. We're tied.
And I have a special.
And you have a boost on it.
I have a boost. And I think it was lunch or something.
Yep.
It was dinner time.
Dinner time. So I'm going to take that. So that gives me a +2 on you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'd like to compel something. I'd like to compel that you're a hero cop, and even though they're kind of going for
Fred?
I thought Ronald.
Ronald.
That's his son.
His son is Ronald.
Okay.
This is Fred. He's going for Fred. And do you want to spin to stop them from... What I want to compel is your hero cop. So you put yourself in between the ghouls and them.
Yeah.
All right? So I'm at a 6 right now.
Okay.
And you've rolled a 4 for defending.
Yep.
So you would take 2 stress.
I would.
Okay.
I've already taken 2, so I will take the 3rd. Yay.
Okay. That was the end of my turn. Did Grimur go this turn?
Well, we haven't really discussed him because
No,
he got shot out.
I still have a thing.
Yeah.
You still have
a
a thing.
turn.
So, okay, we're going to go with you.
Richie.
So there's a bunch of ghouls.
Kill them all.
There's 3 ghouls going after Mike.
You're like Dark Side Kermit right now.
Okay.
Dark side Kermit.
Are they in a position that I could shoot at them without winging?
You
Mike?
could shoot at them depending on
imagine
your
a Kermit
dice
player
roll.
would
You
force
may wing him.
Sure. Okay. True.
You okay?
I'm going to shoot at the ghouls
Yeah.
All right, then.
Hate that.
with my gun.
Which ghouls are you shooting at?
The ones that are coming after you.
But like in a way that's not aimed at you.
Sure.
That makes sense.
Just shoot around me. Just remember to do that.
Oof.
I mean, that's still a 3. This will be a -4, so.
Yep. Neg.
Oh.
Well,
Well,
it's
zero.
a 0.
0.
So that's a 1 altogether.
To my 3.
To your 3. So
2.
Okay.
you hit for
2.
2 on one of them.
Okay.
So that's let's see. Okay. Here, let me make a note.
I'd like to say I stagger the one closest to him.
Okay, that's fine.
Sounds good.
I got you, Mike!
So
Thanks, Richie.
so who do you pick to go next? It's the end of the round. Everyone has gone.
Oh. I choose Mike.
All right.
The man with the plan.
Yeah, so I'm going to get to the stairwell and grabbing Fred. We're going to leap down to the bottom of the stairwell, hopefully getting past the explosive runes.
So that's just a he's not the most spry person.
No.
And you're basically forcing him to go down the
Is that
stairs.
cool?
So this is like an athletics or a physical.
Athletics, yeah.
And I'm going to say you need to beat a 3.
Okay.
Okay?
More like dogs. With humans.
Oh.
I got a 3.
Awesome. So you land at the bottom of the stairs. And the ghouls are at the top of the stairs and they start running after you.
They
So
sound like that.
they sound like that.
That's adorable. I wouldn't run from them.
It's very adorable. What do you
Well.
Are you would provoke them, or like they're
Well,
coming after you?
Yeah, I already got dinner time on.
You've got
so
the dinner
I'd like
time.
to get them to.
I mean,
Come after you.
They're running after you.
Yeah,
That's true.
They're running after me.
All right, so they hit the ruin.
Yeah, I'll compel that free invoke on it's dinner time.
Okay.
Or that's your thing, right?
I think that's my thing, but that's okay. Because it makes sense. So they hit the ruin, and you guys see like 3 ghouls like shoot up straight in the air, kind of fly off into nothing.
They're a little bit on fire.
It's like a because it's pretty pitch black out. There's this. Okay.
Supper time.
My wife thought that musical was called Porgy and Bess.
Okay, cool. That's unfortunate.
But I also thought it was Porky Pig, so...
Oh my god.
Everything is
take
wrong.
Take a little break over here.
So who do you
I
pick
thought
next?
Porky Pig was named after Porgy.
I'll pick Shauna.
Okay.
Ooh. All right, well, let's see. So Grimur has flown off the roof. There's still some ghouls, though?
They're over the side, and they're after, like, they've seen a bunch of people falling off the side, and now 3 of their friends have, kind of flown by. Mm-hmm. They're kind of retreating back a little bit.
I mean, I think we should follow Mike and get the hell off of this roof and try to go track down Grimur while he's possibly still stunned.
Okay.
That's what I
He's
think.
dead.
Oh yeah, I guess I can take off my helmet.
Don't do that yet,
now.
though.
Oh no.
What? Don't take it off ever?
Well, that'd be a good compel.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, I do have. This is a tinfoil hat, so. Yeah, so I'm that.
Do you want to feel like you're ready to give up the tinfoil hat? He's obviously dead.
He blew up twice.
He did. You can take
Twice.
off the hat.
And fell off a building.
And fell off a building. So it's probably fine.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm so worried for you.
It's probably fine.
These ghoulish kids.
Okay.
Hi, Shauna.
So.
No! Yeah, and then I want to tell them that we should follow Mike and go down the stairs.
All right.
The acoustics are different without the hat.
Does everything sound different all of a sudden?
It just sounds a little less lively.
That's hilarious.
It's really funny.
You sound less imperial.
Yeah, right. Less colonial for sure.
Dun, da, da, da.
Strangely, I don't care about flags as much right now. I don't know why. Oh, I took the hat off.
Do you have a flag?
Claim this chestful stone.
I suddenly don't have quite as hard of an urge to go big game hunting anymore.
That's good, colonizer.
All right.
All right. So, you're.
Insults in Black Panther, right?
Yes.
Colonizer?
Yes.
So.
He hasn't seen it yet.
Seen it yet?
Okay, colonizers.
I will go see it.
Colonizers are bad all of the time.
Yeah,
In every
yeah.
context. So.
Exactly. Unless you're like colonizing Mars. Nope.
No.
That depends on what we find when we get to Mars.
Damn it.
Okay, anywho's. Let's get back to this game.
So, you take off your hat because obviously he's
Yeah,
dead.
it's probably fine.
And you guys go all the way downstairs.
I think that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
And you run out. It takes you a little bit. It's
Quite a while because we established there's no elevators.
yeah, and it's
Are you using the banisters?
No.
They put in a circular stairway that we can just slide down the entire.
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
We all
fall through the middle.
Exactly.
It's there's a fire pole in the center,
Perfect.
so it's
Oh
In
my
case
god,
you
a fire
fall
pole.
in.
How many stories was it?
55.
55 story down.
You will definitely reach terminal velocity.
Your legs are in your mouth.
I feel like I would let go at about 30.
It's so awful. I would be so sick.
You have burns on everything.
Oh yeah,
no.
it would not be good.
Friction.
Especially in our like polyester outfits.
So an hour later, we get
They
down
just
to the bottom
burst
of the
into
stairs.
flames.
So you guys get down there.
So,
Go ahead.
so I want to tell Richie that this guy said that he needs an alive sacrifice for something, or he needed it. So I don't know if we want to die or if we should have killed him. I don't know.
Is that what he was trying to use Anna for?
Sure.
Was the sacrifice?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's 4.
Okay. Well, if he's trying, so
Can I help you? Can I give you a +1?
actually he's okay.
All right. I give you a +1 though.
Anyway, I just do it.
Like,
Just for good measure. I'm like, I read that book too.
you sure did.
That's a good aspect.
You're lore-splaining.
Yeah.
Okay, so you figure your best guess, or what you know from reading, is that he was trying to start some kind of chain reaction with the crack in the sky through using the play.
Okay.
Now he seems like he's desperately trying to find an alternative way to make it happen. Chase Tower is pretty tall and brand new and kind of a focal point. Right. And so he can use the new energy to kind of set off a spell. He was probably going to use Fred Chase as his sacrifice. He's got to basically burn a human up alive, and that's how the spell
Not like
ends.
a human that he was inside of. That...
No.
Okay, good.
That was
'Cause
something...
he kind of burned up.
Yeah. But yeah, he's basically desperately trying to do a different ritual at this point.
I repeat all of that stuff that I knew off the top of my head.
All this stuff is crazy.
Welcome to the black bag unit.
I still don't believe it. So as you guys are running down, you get to the bottom of the stairs to the main lobby, and out by the street, you see Grimur, and he's on top of that creature with the wings.
Oh no.
And he does this with his hand, and suddenly a cascade of the rat creature starts to come up over and burst into the lobby.
Oh no.
Now, you guys are at the bottom. There are exits all over the place.
Right.
Do you want to stand or do you want to run?
I'm gonna run.
Maybe we should probably run away from the wave of rats.
The wave of rats with human
they're-
faces.
As they're coming at you.
Hey.
What?
Hey.
He knows what he's doing right now. I'm just gonna pretend to not interact with it right now.
Don't engage.
But I'm very upset
All right.
and uncomfortable.
So these things are coming at you. You guys start running for a door.
Is that their voices right now? Holy shit balls.
So you guys run through a door, and you hear them hitting up against the doors, like thud, 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 and they're all scratchy.
Oh my god. No, I'm not listening. I'm not.
Ben's like a 6-year-old.
And it can get you.
All right. So you hear them like thudding. They're just running in, but they're not going to get past this door. And you guys have a second to breathe and get a plan. What do you guys want to do? Meanwhile, you just hear.
Hey. I feel ill-equipped for this. I wish I had a bazooka. Did I find a bazooka?
No.
Oh, remember, we already went.
You had
in.
grenades.
Dang
I
it.
do have
Those
grenades.
So,
If I put exploding runes on bullets,
You know you hurt him with the sword. You definitely know that.
So what I'm thinking is, so we kind of had to retreat up the stairs, or did we get out of the building?
No. You guys went back into like one of the stairwells, but you can go down into the parking lot, or there's an emergency exit out. You guys are on the first floor.
Okay.
We gotta get out of there.
Yeah.
Get a car.
Get out of there.
So down to
So
the
go to the
garage.
garage or
Yeah.
go to the street? Because there should be cars on the street.
In the garage. The street is full of rat-faced or human-faced rat people.
Yeah, we still gotta get up off the street, right? If we go out the back.
We can still drive the fuck over them. I'm sorry. We can drive over them, right?
I hope
And
so.
kill them.
Yeah, they're rat sized.
They're just
at this point.
So big.
Some of them have their tails wrapped.
I legit had a dream about rats the other night. And
really?
I think it's distinctly because of.
Because of this.
If
Yep.
we like when we binge watch any show, especially if it's like like something with magic, like the magician or magicians or
Sexy show, by the way.
or it's just one dick joke after the next.
Love it.
It's fun, but or something. I'll always have some fucking like zombie dream or magic dream or whatever because I've watched 16 episodes of the damn thing. All right, so you guys are going to go
I see why
downstairs.
you like the magicians.
Yeah. So you guys are going to go downstairs and get a car. It's not a problem. And you drive out the back.
Put your helmet back on.
Do I have my helmet?
Did you leave your helmet?
I'm going to say no because I compelled it. I'm going to say you dropped your helmet like, oh, I don't need this anymore.
Yeah, it fell off while we were running, and he thought he was dead. I didn't think I needed it anymore.
Hey. Hey.
If we could just amplify that 100, like
But
1,000
we've
times.
seen that he's alive now, right?
Oh yeah.
So I want to pull my lipstick back out and re-ruin the
Oh yeah.
the roof of the car.
The car.
For sure.
Okay. Do you have will stress right now? Mental stress?
No.
Your mental stress is fine. Okay, cool.
Currently.
Currently.
For now.
All right, so you guys drive for a while. Where are you driving to?
Yeah. Where should we go?
Guess
Let's
I have
see.
no fucking idea.
Let's see, the precinct is on fire.
Are we going upstate? Let's just go upstate.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
You guys want to just go to Bucket?
Yeah, let's do it. Bye.
And that's the end of Black Man.
Bye, NYC.
They bust out and run away.
New York implodes and Bucket all of a sudden has way too
Sir
many police.
Robin
Sorry, New York.
ran away. I did not. Anyway,
Bye, New York.
so where are you guys driving to?
We have to get...
We have to kill this fucker.
Right. We have to get him off of his flying
Well,
ghoul creature.
like Central Park, maybe? Like we get a...
Ooh, and then we can use you as bait.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Use your mind juices as bait.
I mean, yeah, if that's what we have to do.
I mean,
Okay.
it's a big open place without a lot of people, right? So
Yeah.
if a big
I
giant...
mean, it's just a homeless population, but... Yeah.
All right, so you guys are talking about this. Let me see. I just want to find out. All right, so that's okay. All right, so you guys are driving, and you haven't heard anything in your head,
That's nice.
Well, I ruined the car.
and you run the car.
Okay.
And so you get to Central Park. So is the plan to use her as bait to bring him to you?
I mean...
Well, I feel like we should set up something more than just stake you out.
Yes,
in the
please.
middle.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Like, what do you
Yeah.
guys want to do?
Well, so
I mean, I can
all
root
we
up some more of
know-
these grenades.
that's true. You could.
Well, you know that the sword hurt.
Yeah.
The
Right.
grenade just knocked him off the building.
Sure, but the grenade could also probably knock him off of his flying ghoul creature.
Right.
Or kill the ghoul creature.
Possibly.
True.
The winged beast.
The winged beast
So let's see. Okay,
of
so
Pennsylvania.
so we know that when he was like vanquished or whatever the first time, it was with that queen's sword,
Right. Byrna's sword.
Byrna's sword,
Yeah.
and then
Which we got.
was there anything else like special about the day or the location or anything like that?
Oh, you forgot about your.
I have my
thing.
Why of the Wineskin.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know how practical that would be at this point, though.
I definitely still have the sword,
I
though.
mean, it's just been aged for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
It's real potent.
It's like super.
Vinegar.
Yeah. Pretty
Are you
horrible.
saying it's corked? It's corked at this point?
Yeah.
I just want to drink it and see what happens.
But I have my...
You have a sword.
Yeah, I still have my sword.
Your
So
sword.
was there anything else about the night that she was able to defeat Grimur? Was there anything else special about the
She
night,
didn't
like the
defeat
environment,
Grimur. What happened was they were in a tomb, and everything was going bad. And I believe Azathoth was coming through the portal in all times. Like, the way that it happened was in simultaneously in every single moment he was coming through the portal. And I believe Grimur, as Jordan was playing the character, biffed his last roll because he had like a 12 sanity. And,
that'll happen.
and he went completely insane and then got sucked up into Azathoth. So that's how that ended. The reason that it has an effect on him is that Brenna was like a sister and a protector. A protector, but you guys kind of like, he was kind of like family.
Yeah.
And
His real family was a troll.
The only part of his humanity that is left is that connection. It's very small, but it's enough to let his magical guard down and for the sword to do damage, basically.
Okay.
Now, that being said, you guys, I mean, the grenades would probably work on the creature really well. The guns work on the creature. You guys have to...
Certainly we slow him down with bullets.
You slow him down with bullets. I mean, it's not like, the sword or nothing. It's just you have to come up with like a game plan on how you're going to deal with it. I like that.
I mean, the only thing that I can think of
Reminds me after school
is
special.
trying to blow him up, get him off of the wing
Or Schoolhouse Rock.
creature, and then send Nefertiti after him with a sword.
Mm-hmm.
Can't think of much else unless
No,
I have.
that's the
Do I have a
plan.
grenade launcher? Do I have a grenade launcher? No, I don't have a grenade launcher. That's okay.
But I mean,
But we have stockings. Those are pretty stretchy.
Ooh.
Fuck!
Who has crafts? Terry can make a sling out of pantyhose.
I can make something out of anything you want.
I love it.
I'm ready to fight.
So what's the plan, guys?
I think that's the plan. Is we lure him down here.
To the angel statue. Right, we're at the angel fountain, right?
Sure.
Sure.
Totes.
And we lure him down there and just blow him off the creature with grenades and keep shooting him, and hopefully you can stab him to death with the sword.
Yep.
Okay.
Do we know
Yeah.
anything about the flying creature?
You know that it's very powerful. It's the same creature you guys fought
Right,
that one
earlier
time,
in the
and
street
yeah,
that we had to
Yeah,
run
it's,
away from.
yeah.
it's pretty hardcore.
Do we need to do a lore check on that to see if we can learn about any weaknesses?
Well, you guys did. You know that like regular damage hurts it. It's got to, but it's got
It's
to
just
really.
Right.
You have to hit it with like at least a 2 to do any
But
damage.
is it like,
to it.
it has that one weak scale right
No,
here?
nothing like that, unfortunately. Good try.
Or
though.
like, you know,
Yeah. Oh,
we're
fire
trying to get
makes
that one
it really
spot.
Do we have- does
angry
anyone-
or
does
something.
anyone
It didn't like
Scan.
light. It did not like
That's right.
light.
Okay. Okay.
I like that.
It doesn't like fire.
It doesn't, like light. So I think that we should
Remember
use
the
use
aspect.
the headlights
Yeah.
to maybe
dark,
blind
the light
the
in the dark or
creature
whatever.
when it
Yeah, light in
when
the
it starts
darkness.
flying up.
Actually, then fuck it. Let's go steal a spotlight truck.
Oh my god.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. So,
So we go to Broadway. Go.
I mean, the.
but how are you gonna?
But how are we going to power it? Do we have
no,
generators?
It's the
Gasoline.
NYPD,
Yeah.
right? They have those spotlight
The
trucks to
trucks.
look to. If so, they got a jumper or something, right? You need to get the light up there, so we'll get one of those, and
Yeah, we
it's
just
powered
it'd
off
be
the
gas.
truck.
All right, so we'll say you got one, and that you go to.
Okay.
On our way or whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Who's driving the spotlight truck?
It'd be you.
It's like you, driver.
Oh, are we?
We switched vehicles
into the
into the spotlight truck.
Okay.
Well,
Right?
you have you're in the one that's already warded. So.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, we can meet up.
All right, I could drive that
really
one.
open.
You can
Forget
drive that. You little trickster.
I was like, oh, I wonder if she's gonna forget to ruin the truck, and then. Wow.
So do we want to take both cars?
I
or do
can
we
have
wanna just
fun. I can have
West
fun.
Otis. West
Yeah,
Otis.
you should take both cars.
All right.
Yeah.
Have we noticed any? So these are just like protection / like sort of cloaking runes, right? From
Basically, they're keeping him from finding
Like-
you mentally.
right from doing
That's
some
about
sort
it.
of mental check, but none of those did any kind of damage.
No.
But do you know of any kind of rune that might like ward off beasts or monsters or something?
Right, just to keep it
Because-
so that it's.
Well, here's
only
my thought.
one-on-one.
Can we rune the lens of
You
the
want Batman?
spot? Yeah, I want to make a rune out of the light so that you can like aim a rune at it,
Well, like make some kind of.
like a Batman signal.
Yeah.
Well, maybe like, some kind of Viking rune. That
Yeah.
would make
Yeah.
sense. That
Yeah.
would hurt him somehow. I mean, come on, let's just go for it.
So we're just
already.
saying, like, let's make a lightsaber.
Or do we know like the family? Is there like a family symbol? Like, do they have like a
Well, do a lore
on
check.
like on the sword or on the
Yeah, that's a
armor,
good idea.
right?
That's a good idea.
That like clearly this is like a sigil or something.
Let's just see.
Creature didn't like the light. It's also he doesn't like the light.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Right,
That's a 1.
One. Well, you've got You've got the sword, and we can say that there's some because she was a queen.
I give
there's
you a
some
plus
kind
one.
of yeah.
There's like some things on there.
2. I have a 2.
We have a 2.
So yeah, there's a
There you go.
family emblem that you could probably that is a rune that
Now,
you could put on.
but
the
is
thing.
that so? We're just signaling him
I'm thinking like
Well, no,
because
it's-
you know that you just get out of the car and you're gonna signal him
yeah.
with your brains.
So I'm telling
With your
you
brains.
this. I'm telling you that you should put this on the spotlight because if his recollection of his past is what's breaking down his armor, then maybe the light with the rune on it would like weaken him so that we could like shoot him and do other things.
Sure.
I'm just,
It sounds logical.
I'm making it up as I go, guys.
That's all we can do.
That's all we can do.
What I like,
Black bag
so
detective.
then I
Unofficial model.
I spot weld
what
some
else do
slag
we do?
metal
metal on top of the Makey signal.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, the bat signal would never work in real life because it would diffuse.
Diffuse. But we're going to
Too
pretend
much.
that it's Batman physics and that this will work.
This is totally gonna work.
Okay.
Can't hurt.
Gotham is basically New York, so it all checks out.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you've
The
made
guys dressed as
you
a
guys
fucking pop
you
star.
guys in a montage in a 70s montage get the truck, put a rune on the light thing with tape,
Spot
or whatever,
welding.
Yeah.
Spot welding.
and are driving through the night as you're going through this destroyed kind of city with apartments on fire and people stealing and everything else.
Driving through a New York night.
And you make it into Central Park, and you guys park, get everything set up. You stay in the car. You've got the spotlight ready. Who's going to be using the spotlight? Because it's going to be basically like a fight roll, because you're using it like a weapon. So who has the best fight?
Well, that'd be Nefertiti.
I do, but I have
she's
the
going to be doing
sword.
the sword.
Who has
so
the second
who's
best
second
fight?
fight?
I got a 2,
I have a 1.
so I guess it's me.
Yeah.
No fight?
Nope,
Yeah, no one got fight
physical.
here.
Okay.
That's how we set it up. We did a
Mike,
good job. Just
Mike
kidding.
behind the light.
Yep.
All right.
And also, you should take one of those grenades and get ready to throw it in the gasoline on the car, just in case.
Oh, that's intense. All right.
Okay.
Put it
Shit
in a
can
gas
go real
tank
pear-shaped at
with
any
with a string
And
attached to
then
the
pull
pin.
the pin. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing could go wrong if I do that.
The grenade just comes out. For some reason.
And like fuck flies into my shoulder.
God damn it. Why is my life this way? All right, so you guys set this all up, and you come out of the car, and sure enough,
Time
you
to put the cheese on the trap.
you come out of the car, and you can hear this thing flying through the air towards you. How close do you? How close do you let it get before you turn on the light?
Pretty close, I think.
Okay.
Wait till you can see the red of his eyes.
Because we want to get him to buck the guy off and have him fall. So
Right.
That's the main goal.
Okay. So he's coming closer, and you're like, wait for it. He's flying closer and towards you. And he's almost right on top of you. So
Okay.
go ahead.
Pew. Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew. Whoa.
So I got a 2.
Okay. A 2, eh?
Yep.
What am I looking for?
A 1 knee and a 2.
A WIKI, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, unearthly agility and grace.
Oh no, I forgot about that.
So that's a +3. And I also have powerful, and these are skills again, powerful as it is horrifying.
But you only get to use one of those.
I know. I'm not doubling up on the skills. I'm just reading them off because they're fun.
Because they're crazy. Yeah. Oh! Son of a bitch.
Seriously tonight? Why is Wes rolling like he's a baller tonight? So
He's
over
loving this.
this. So over this.
So you notice how he said he switched dice, but then he switched back.
Yeah, he switched back.
Done.
Back to black.
Back to black.
Done. Done.
Okay, so that gives me a 6 right now.
A 6.
Oi,
Yeah.
oi,
I've got a
oi,
2.
oi.
All right.
What's my cost?
You're just gonna
Yeah.
you're just gonna take it?
Well, I'm going to take the cost of it. So the main thing is get this guy off the goddamn
Right.
thing.
Right.
Right.
So,
But can't you, like, light in the darkness is the...
well, I
Aspect.
could, but I have to spend that one. And then I have to spend
another
another
one.
one. And then I'm only tying.
Yeah.
So, might
But
as well.
if you spend one...
So you're failing
do
at
you
a
get-
cost, is
Do
what
you
you're
get
saying.
less of a cost if it's closer?
No, I'd have to again spend 2 because a minor cost would be if I just tie him.
I see.
So it's a major cost,
Major cost.
If it's
but
two.
it's still a success.
Yep.
All right. All right.
And we can't help you?
I mean, you could maybe add +1, but I don't know how you're gonna do it.
Yeah. All right. So you guys are kind of far back because the whole point was this thing, he was going to fall off, and whatever.
Yeah.
The light goes on, and this thing just kind of moves to the side very quickly, but he moves so fast that Grimur goes sailing off and can't hold on. But when he
Yeah, it's
comes,
unearthly agility and speed.
right,
How are you gonna hold on if you're an earthly thing?
Yeah.
he comes around the side and just slams in to the light because you're holding on, and just kind of slams into you and the light. So it's kind of like an attack. So I kind of need to
Sure.
roll for it.
Just give me a consequence or stress.
Yeah, I think I'll give you a consequence because I've got hunting and devouring prey that's a skill 4. So let's just give you a minor.
Okay, well, I've already got a minor.
So okay, then the moderate.
All right.
Broken rib.
Sure.
as he slams into the side.
Always fun.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Does it knock him clear?
No, it doesn't.
I think the truck goes kind of tumbling.
Yeah, it goes. Yeah, it's a big bang. So Grimur has fallen.
Can't
Thank
get up.
goodness.
So you have gone.
Terry
Who
and
do you want to pick to go next?
I will let Terry go next.
Yeah.
I know.
Total dorks.
Total dorks.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
We're super cool.
Couldn't you tell by how cool we looked in our hats?
All right, I'm gonna stab this mother.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, go
All right,
ahead.
I'm about to stab this mother.
My Viking hat.
My Viking.
All right, I gotta go stab him.
All right, so you run over.
I
and
run
attack
over.
him.
Jesus.
Fucking Yahtzee over here. Be careful, Dom. Every time we roll, Dom's like, oh.
What are you worried about, Tom?
You know,
Some
that's
dice.
it's a gaming table that, you know, we
Can't
should game
take dice
on.
rolls.
Can't take dice rolls.
All right. Seriously?
-1.
It should be able to take a dice.
So what are you
All right.
at?
So that's 3 plus 2, 5.
Wow, nice. Okay.
Oh.
+2 from the sword.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Oh.
Yeah, so,
Ooh.
all right. So I have a +3 for his defend. Okay, so I'm at a 3, you're at a 5. This is a new scene. Correct.
It is.
Oh, God. What has he got?
More fate points.
More fate points.
Whatever.
So, you know what? I'm going to use light in the darkness
Oh,
as I
cool.
can, because the rune has been, tumbles and it breaks, and he's feeling very hopeful. He knows you're strong, but he thinks he can take you. So, there we go. All right.
Ties it up.
Sounds prideful to me.
Totally. So that ties. What are you doing? Kung Fu code or?
I'm also doing a light in the darkness.
Okay. So
Jesus.
Not on the table.
Sorry, Dom.
Tom is having a heart
Dom, your
attack.
table's freaking fine. It's pretty strong.
No, it's kind of not.
It's fine.
Right now,
I
Dom's over there just
I
kind
didn't
of
jack it up yet. He's all yet.
wait until the after party where we start doing cocaine off of it with razors.
All the way around.
Yeah, didn't you hear about the after party?
No, I'm doing that now.
No one gave Dom an invite. All right, cool.
And by white powder, we mean sugar.
So 7.
All right, 7. Okay, well, you're at 7, I'm at 5.
Great.
So he takes 2.
Great. I'm at epic.
All right.
Yeah, back.
It is epic, though.
So he takes 2 stress.
Yep.
All right, cool. So he's at 2 stress right now. All right. So you hit him. Who do you want to pick next?
Richie, you ready?
Yeah.
This will go well.
It can't go worse.
So
It's Richie.
is the flying monster?
The flying monster is knocked up against has knocked the thing over with lich on it.
Okay. So
So
he's kind of engaged.
yeah, I
That was
mean
fast.
it's not very serious. They're talking about dates, but nothing.
I think that
like,
both of you
it's not
went
serious
for it,
enough.
but he didn't know that you had gone for it as well.
Oh my God.
It's just two
Stupid jokes are the best jokes.
people.
I will always say that because Shaun of the Dead is the best movie.
Go ahead. You should see your epic hat hair now.
Oh, yeah.
There's a dent in the sides. Anyway, go ahead.
I'd like to throw one of my grenades at the creature.
Fair enough.
Sure, why
You
not?
should do that.
Okay, so just do you have shoot?
I do.
So do shoot.
He shoots. He scores. He shoots.
It's still a 3.
All right. Well, can't
I bet it's going to use his unearthly grace.
I'm totally going to use my unearthly.
It's all wrapped up in the car, so how can it be graceful?
It's not wrapped in the car. It just hit the car really hard.
Got it.
And now it's stuck to it.
It's like one of those wacky wall walkers.
All right. So that was a negative 2. With the 3 gives me a 1. What'd you get?
I had a 3.
Okay, so you got 2 on him. All right. So you hit him, and he takes a stress.
Now this also has explosive. It's an explosive.
It's an explosive.
That's why I don't like that you can't roll damage.
Spectacular.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
roll
well.
damage.
Usually you get like an extra. Like I give you an extra for it.
Well, you could basically invoke it the fact that it's an explosive grenade.
Yeah.
And then you just you didn't do a style, but if you wanted to use a fate point, you could add 2 extra damage onto it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right, so that puts you at a.
That would put me at a 5.
So. Okay.
A 5 to your 1.
So 4 altogether.
Correct.
Your move, giant beast.
So that gives him a mild consequence
Yes.
because he doesn't have enough stress to
Yeah.
eat it.
Mild consequence would be exploded.
Slightly singed and upset.
Maybe he.
I've made
Burnt.
it angry.
Burnt. All right. So, who do you want to pick next?
Here. Okay.
She's already gone.
Right.
You've gone. It's
I've
these
gone.
2 or Grimur or the creature.
Ooh, bad choices.
Yeah.
I'm including myself in that.
That's
I
funny.
mean, either way.
Me too. I suck. I'm just throwing that out
It's
there.
also, I don't know what I'll be
If I
able to do.
choose one of his characters, then they can go twice in a row.
Potentially.
But if I choose you, then they can go 3 times in a row. Potentially.
Yeah.
It's like Pokemon again.
Yeah.
4.
Oh,
It's just for you.
Oh yeah, because you go da da da.
So what you need to do is come over
Oh my god, it's
and
so
take
sad.
my son on a walk so that you guys
Oh my
can
god,
do
so gladly.
Pokemon Go.
Oh my god,
'cause
so gladly. And
it
I will
would
take him
make-
to places where there's a bunch of lure modules and
He
stuff
would
too.
be so happy.
If we go to the Americana or like at the Galleria, there's
Dad,
always
who
lure
is this
modules.
woman? Just go. We're gonna do Pokemon.
Oh my god, I love it so much.
He would
It is
enjoy
really
that.
sad. Like honestly, my best friend, like he was like in like on a cruise working a cruise ship in the Indian Ocean the last week, and like he's like, "How are you?" And I like sent him a picture of the Pokemon I've just caught.
but did he
And
catch
he's
cool
like,
ones on the middle of the ocean?
Always. And he's always like, "You're doing the important work." I was like, "Yep." Gotta catch them all.
Gotta.
Am I the only one that notices that it's like super hot in here? Is the AC on at all?
It's definitely hot in here.
Yeah, I'm
It's because this fight is such fire.
Yeah.
Well, because a lot of things are exploding.
A lot of things are exploding. I choose the slightly singed creature.
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, it notices you because you just hit it with a grenade.
How? I blend in. I'm like the knight.
No, she's
No.
like the knight.
That's not your strong suit, Richie.
That is not my strong suit.
So sorry.
So I was throwing the grenade. I said, "It's me, Richie Moritz. Take that from your friend,
NYPD.
Richie Moritz."
And then Shauna starts crying.
Oh.
Don't say that. No one can say that.
I love the aspect large but fast for its size.
That's like me.
Like small,
Yeah, me
but
too.
scrappy.
I feel small but scrappy.
Small but vicious dog.
I feel like small but scrappy
Holy
is like
shit.
every character I ever make for myself.
You ever make like a really big strong? I mean, you can make
What,
it like
Wes?
big.
Yeah.
Now that I'm just
Right.
reading something terrible.
I picked
Oh,
physical.
fun.
So I'm going to claw at you.
I'd like to see you
Usually
try.
I'm like a gnome or a halfling.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's a -1. And I get a 4, so that's a 3. And I'm going to... Okay. ability. Okay, I haven't done that.
That's not good.
Oh, wait. Its claws are a weapon of 2, which I think just means gives it a +2 to its...
If you tie or hit.
If I tie or hit.
If you
Have
miss,
I hit?
they don't actually work.
What did you get?
I haven't rolled anything yet.
Okay.
You should roll.
So you should roll. Because I'm at a 3 right now.
Well, I am
Wow.
at a 2.
You're at a 2, so I'm still winning right now.
Wait, you don't have any athletics or anything?
0.
Okay.
Richie is not a dynamic person except for shooting things.
Yeah.
And thinking.
Okay.
Sorry.
Definitely does.
Harold, he's
does.
risen from the dead.
It's time to eat. As he snorts up his water.
He dried up his mouth all that snoring.
So,
Okay. But I believe what I do in this world matters.
so
Yeah.
you're at under 1, now you're up 1. Okay.
Now I'm at 1. And
back to bed. Bonk bonk.
I'm going to use large but fast for his size, which puts me at a +1.
Okay.
You done?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to use my weapon, which gives me another 2, so that's 3.
Cool.
Okay.
You had a 1, right?
No,
No, I mean
I'm
it.
up 3 right
Oh, you're
now.
up
Yeah.
3. Oh no.
So
it's a
that's
3
with
stress.
the
Yep.
with
Okay.
the
Okay.
Do you have a
Style,
third
right?
stress box?
I do.
Good.
okay.
And remember, we cleared stress in between that scene because this is a new scene.
This is a new scene.
Oh,
yeah.
so that includes
Yep.
physical stress too?
Yes.
It's all
Ow! I stabbed
All right.
myself with a pencil, but it's fine.
Take stress.
1 physical stress.
All right. So
Ouch.
I know, right? Who does that?
Almost everybody.
okay.
Anyone who's ever used a pencil, probably.
So Grimur, I'm gonna let Grimur go next.
You would.
Of course.
That's
I knew he
okay.
would.
That's good.
That's
for us.
actually good.
We planned for this.
Grimur's gonna try to use his magic to basically force you back.
Sure.
So it's a physical attack still, so you can defend.
Yeah, I'm ready to
with-
fight.
With what what other physical thing you want to do.
All of it.
So that's a -2, and then you get to the right thing. So it's a +2 altogether.
Okay.
So you just need to beat a +2.
Okay. That's not a problem.
Little puppy.
There's so much skin that gets squished up over the harness. All the wrinkles.
Okay, so that's
Well,
a -1.
-1, but I also have +4 for fight, so that's still a 3. And then I can do a stunt right now, right? Because I'm defending myself. Is that correct?
Yes, you could, but I don't think you need to, right?
Well, because
Are we tied?
what did you get?
I'm at a 3 right now. You're at a 3.
I'm also
so
at a
we're
3.
tied. So yeah, your stunt could work. You don't. You don't have to pay.
+2.
So it's
it's 5.
+2. So 5. So okay, you defend against it. All right.
But if you tied, wasn't that?
No. She gets a +2 on her defend. So she's 2 over my attack. So. Okay. So. Who hasn't gone yet? Is that it? Mm-hmm. Okay,
We would like to see Shauna go.
go for it, Hunter.
Oh man. All right, so
I want to call you Ryder just for.
I know, right?
For
I was
Rourke.
almost like Hunter. Wait, who's that? I'm Ryder. Oh wait. Okay, so winged beast engaged
With me.
with Ben,
And me.
and also
Polyamorous.
you're and also you're sort of like over by the
Yeah.
Discombobulated truck.
Correct.
Yeah.
and then Grimur is not I guess like not right up next to Nefertiti.
No, he's on the ground. He's trying to get up. He got knocked on the ground. She came over and
He
swung.
got knocked down. but he'll get up again.
He will. He always seems to. All right.
She's over him
This
about
would
to
be
attack.
poetic if you.
I want to try to sneak up behind Grimur.
You should do that.
You should do.
That would take a stealth of a master.
What's that you said? A master of
Beat
stealth.
beat a 5.
All right. Really? Really?
Wow.
What is it? What'd you get?
And
A -1.
you have fate points you can use.
I know.
I have some fate points I can get
Okay,
to
so
you,
that
too.
gives me a 3.
That gives you a 3.
Yeah.
Show off.
And
I don't know. I think with this, I would almost re-roll. I mean, with that
no.
amount.
Come on. No. You're just trying to trick me. I know all about you and your schemes.
Uh-huh.
You and your schemes.
My schemes.
A light in the darkness
All right.
is what I'm going to use.
What Wes doesn't know is that statistically,
And-
only when it's a -3 or a -4.
Right.
should
As
you
I
roll.
sneak up behind Grimur, we all have lighters, guys.
You do. However, if you use this to sneak up on him, create an advantage, and then you can use it again because you get to choose who goes next. So you could go right now
Right.
Or
with a brand new roll.
we could compel the fact that you don't have a helmet on, and he can hear you walking up behind him.
No, he
because
can't.
He's in your head.
No, we can't.
He knows that you're singing Oklahoma in your head right
I'm
now.
from Ohio!
I thought it was Iowa.
No, it's Bucket, Ohio.
It's
Ohio.
back Ohio.
What's the difference?
Nothing. Nobody knows where anything is. Geography's hard.
So yeah, so I can create an
just got another point away from
advantage.
her.
You said, I know, trickster.
Trickster.
I want to. Let's see. Okay, so to create an advantage.
Well, no, this would be that roll.
Yeah, that
Right.
would be.
Yeah.
But you said that that's a good idea to create an advantage before
Yeah, I mean,
we
it's-
do other things.
It's a free invoke.
All right. So
What's the advantage that you're
the
creating?
advantage is going to be that I'm going to find some like nearby debris from like the truck that just
Right.
shattered or whatever, and I'm going to spike his cloak to the ground.
Okay, so Spike's
he's
clothes.
He's pinned.
He's pinned.
He's
Did
pinned.
he really get pinned?
That's
Pindy
good.
again.
So
Pinned, yeah.
he's pinned. Okay, that's cool. So who are you picking
He's wearing
next?
your pin.
Who- has everyone's gone?
Yeah.
Going steady, steady.
Who do you pick to go?
I'll pick Nefertiti.
All right.
Now that he's pinned, I feel like I can finish him right now, right?
Right.
Seems like the thing to do.
It is definitely. a thing to do.
I've still got the sword
Absolutely.
coming at him. I've still got the hat, even though I've taken it off in real life. I mean, whatever. It's all the same now,
How do we
right?
know, Terry?
I'm sorry, Dom. Is that better?
There we go.
Now the illusion remains unbroken.
Excellent. All right, I'm gonna come and like just.
All right, so give
Whack
me a
him with
fight
the sword.
roll.
You don't bring your regular
This
costume
is
out
my
there.
fight roll. What?
And it is the
You don't
first.
bring your regular costume.
She
out
can
there.
invoke it
No,
for
right?
free.
Whatever's
right?
here. It's true. I know I did miss out on bringing my regular costume. I do still feel bad, but it was one of those mornings.
Ben, put that D4 on.
Ooh, hey.
Not
That was not bad.
terrible, Not terrible. So we got 1, 2 plus 4, 6
6 altogether.
plus my sword. So
Plus-
that's 8.
And
Oh.
then you can invoke the. He's pinned.
Since we're
for an
nearing the
extra
end of
2.
this thing.
No, you don't have to pay for that.
That's the first time it'll
Yeah,
get
'cause you made
used.
10.
10. Okay.
Jesus.
And good thing I put this helmet on. Thanks, Dom. Oh,
You
he
son of
just
a-
rolled nicely too.
Yeah, but he didn't roll 10.
I didn't roll 10. All right, so yeah,
Does
even
he
with
have
the.
he only has stress, right? He doesn't have a consequence on him, right?
No, he doesn't. But she got 10, so that's pretty major.
Grimur out.
So you slam the sword into him,
It's some
and there's
crazy
this
Valhalla
huge
shit.
explosion of light.
Sweet.
And
In the darkness?
In the
all of-
blackout?
all of the basically, as if you were above the city, you would see light basically shooting out, and as it was hitting the creatures that Grimur had created, it would transform them back to their original state as they go across the city. And
So the rats turn into cab drivers.
the rats turn into rats, and the ghouls turn back to people.
A lot of rats in
and
New York.
the Baki disappears.
They outnumber the city. Or outnumber the
And
city.
everything kind of, and then as soon as the light, kind of fades, you guys see the very first lights of the
dawn.
sun of the dawn coming up. And
Did the thing we were fighting turn into anything? Or
No,
is
it
it still
it
there?
disappeared.
Oh, okay, that's
It
good.
just poofed.
It just poofed.
Rats.
You you guys are kind of
yeah.
looking around
There you
at
go.
each other. And
Did you just beat it? Did we win?
We beat it. Dun, dun.
that's the first thing
It hasn't come out yet. I know. It's still
Still-
too early.
I don't even think Off the Wall has come out
No,
yet.
it is not.
No. This is during his dark, I'm still a teenager years.
It's tough.
Jackson 5.
Tough.
Can you feel it?
He wants to leave.
He's singing.
So
he's
you
singing
guys have
Ben,
just
the
you
two
guys
of
have
us.
just won. You've just beat Grimur.
It still feels like I lost. I don't know why.
Well,
I know what you mean.
So you guys are sitting there kind of looking at each other, and out from behind one of the trees walks Father Mike.
Oh no. Not that guy.
Jeez.
And he goes, that was a lot of fun to watch. You guys are a lot of fun to watch,
What?
I must say. You know what I love the most about humans? Is even though nothing you do matters, you still do it. It's
Can we
a-
all shoot him at once?
bang!
Yeah, we all start shooting.
I still got this sword.
No,
Can
for
I?
real.
I'm gonna slash it.
For real, if this
like,
is a 1970s like whatever,
Yeah.
like we all turn and shoot him.
Definitely the
and then it
Indiana
goes,
Jones.
it cuts to.
All right, so can I?
The Indiana
all right,
Jones with the
But
sword.
you'd like to monologue a little more?
No, but I'm going to tell you what happens.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys hit him, and he lets you, right?
Oh.
And no matter what you do to him,
He's some sort of immortal.
for some reason,
I hate him.
It just heals, and he goes, "See, that's what I'm talking about. Insignificant bugs attack for no reason,
Throw the grenade with him.
and you still try." And he grabs the grenade and throws it behind him. He goes,
Cool
"You
explosion
know,
behind me.
you guys have earned, I don't know, a trip. I think I've got the perfect answer. I think that you guys deserve something because you've entertained me so much over this last few weeks. I'm really enjoying this." And he clicks his finger,
I hate him.
and suddenly you guys are on a deck of a ship, and you're just leaving the docks, and it looks like it's about the 1920s.
God damn it.
And there's this blonde
By
woman.
George, I think something's going on here.
This blonde woman standing next to you, and
What's that
she's,
to say?
Her name Rose.
she's kind of shocked. She kind of looks at you and goes, "Wait, where did you come from?"
The 70s.
What? Do you guys?
Well, where the hell are we?
Says, you're on a cruise. You're going. Look,
What's the
God
name?
always has a way of explaining everything in the world. I'm sure we'll be able to figure out who you are, and everything's great. We're just going to go on a cruise, And do you guys have tickets? Where did you come from?
I'm going to look up at the sky. Is the rift there?
No, the rift is not there.
Okay,
He sent you into a different dimension.
Well, okay. Didn't know that could happen.
Yeah. And she goes, have you guys ever wanted to maybe buy a Bible? And
No.
that's where we're going to end it.
No.
All right.
We all shoot her.
You just hear click, click, click.
All right. So,
And that's how it is.
the very first episode.
That is awful.
the very
I'm
first,
so unhappy.
What?
The very first episode that we ever did before I did Black Bag was a Call of Cthulhu game with Amy Vorpal and a bunch of other people.
Oh, Amy.
Amy was playing a Bible saleswoman. And so you guys
Oh my
are
God.
on that
Done,
track.
gone,
the
full
loop.
And
circle.
I think
We're on the
that
loop.
is a good way to end Black Bag.
Time is a flat disc, so.
So, first of all, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a great series for me. It's one of those things where it's like, all shows have to come to an end at some point. It's just the way of it. That doesn't
Entropy.
make it. It doesn't really make it easier because you put so much time into it and you have so much fun. I've had a great cast from the beginning. When we first started, Ben, like several times, is like, "Oh man, I don't know. I'm screwing up the game." He's really kind
No,
of.
that's his job.
That was, but he was really.
The chaotic elements.
I felt that he was really great, and so I've appreciated you being in the, all of the seasons and being a part of it. It was really nice to have you. You do a good job, and it was one of those things where it was important that you knew that through it. When we switched from Fridays to Mondays and went to Fate and tried something new, thank you. I was really glad to get a great cast. I appreciate Morgan coming on after it was a tough thing to come on, and I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
It has been a lot of fun. Now, it is the end of Black Bag. Who knows what the future holds? I have no clue. We will see. I will always be open to coming back and playing or doing miniseries or whatever. We will just see. Now, in the near future, I am doing a podcast with Terry and with Kelsey and Michelle and Mac. It's called 12-Sided Stories, and we're going to be doing a bunch of different things. So be looking for that. And let's see. We have a Kickstarter going on right now for Plate Mail Games, so check that out. So I will be definitely around, and these dorks will be around as well. So again, Michelle, Jordan, Megan, Ben, Morgan,
Mike.
Terry, Michael. There's a huge list of people that have been on the show.
Right here.
Nick, Kelsey. Nick did really, really well with a lot of different characters as a guest star, and it was really cool having him on.
Yeah.
It's been a really great couple of years. We appreciate you guys for watching, and we will see you next time in a different universe with a different story.
Another dimension.
So, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.